He came up to the window in the mist, as I'd seen him often before. But he was solid then, not a ghost. And his eyes were fierce, like a man's when angry. He was laughing when he turned to look back over the belt of trees, glinting in the moonlight, to where the dogs were barking. Then he began promising me things, not in words, but by doing them. Have you seen that awful den of hellish infamy, with the very moonlight alive with grisly shapes, and every speck of dust that whirls in the wind, a devouring monster in embryo? Listen to them, the children of the night. What music they make.
Hey, Vampire Logan here. We are playing Curse of Strahd tonight, episode 20, and this is going to be an ad break. Let's snooze that. Okay, yep. So, yeah, what are we doing tonight?
Tonight, we're going to start off with our first thing, the flashback, where we get to hear from Filbert.
Yay. Yeah, I had happy times. So I have to ask everybody, how many of you have had a fish named after you? Like the whole species of fish?
Shit. Can't say I have.
Nope.
You stand with a superstar. Let me tell you about the story of when the lesser base gumsucker became the Filbert Flounder. There was a fishing contest in Waterdeep, maybe a month after I got there, maybe a week after I actually got my first meaningful job as the crack investigator that you know me as. It was a glorious day and unusual in the fact that I didn't have any time to work that day. I wasn't scheduled. And, well, it was a great day to be out on the water. It was a glorious sunrise, and there was a contest. And I thought, it was a long shot, but perhaps I could do this. But someone had to catch the largest fish that morning. And I decided to go for it. I got my trusty line and hook and some bait, and I think was well, I think it would normally be my lunch, but I decided to sacrifice a little bit and go ahead and turn it into fish bait. So I go out to the water, and there's lots of other steely-eyed fishermen out there kind of looking at each other, sizing each other up. And there I am, ready to go. And we start fishing. And at first I don't do so hot. I'm kind of going up and down the piers. I hook into a couple of things here and there. I think I accidentally knocked the kid off the pier. Don't worry, he lived. He lived. Yeah, he lived. Right. And, well, it took me a while to actually catch something that would be considered like, part a contestant for this whole thing. And when I hooked into it, at first I didn't think I actually had a fish on there. It kind of felt like I was hauling in a boot or something like that. And but as I was reeling it in, and it seemed like this thing was moving around, and other people are looking at me in awe, watching my bulging muscles struggle as I carry this thing, and I'm looking epic, of course. in the sunrise light, and sweat glistening on my brow, and I haul in it was a boot, but inside the boot was a fish, and this fish was a lesser base gum sucker. Other people have caught fish, but nothing as big as this and mean as this guy. He smelled really bad. But he was awe-inspiring. People loved me for this because I was the best that day, and I just look back at it with pure joy as I held this wriggling gray, black, green, slimy thing into the sky, proclaimed my winning of the thing because I caught the biggest fish out there. Everyone else caught fish. Actually, well, one guy caught a goose. He let it go. It doesn't matter. The goose was still not as large as my fish. I mean, I don't think. And we'll never mind catching the halfling. There was that. He was okay. He was a little unhappy, but he didn't count as a fish because he had limbs. And well, I won. And from that day on, the fish that I caught, which basically everyone agreed needed a better name, and what better thing to name a fish than the filbert flounder, right? And
There you go.
I am the proud namee of this glorious fish. There,
Awesome.
and I'm so happy.
Nice.
A happy day. Thank you, Filbert.
That is a good name, Filbert Flounder.
It is.
Filbert Flounder.
And cool. So what? Now we'll do recap. What was going on when last we met our heroes?
Start a fight.
Oh yeah. We
Oh,
collapsed a building. We walked right into a trap.
Yeah, well,
It happens.
been there before.
Right? Actually, we're not about to start a fight. Somebody else started this one. We were going to go start a fight, but that's just not how it worked.
It was mostly Fallon that started the fight this time.
When you're a building inspector in Waterdeep, you get buildings dropped on your head all the time.
Well, okay. I feel like I didn't start this fight. I feel like they lit the house on fire with us inside of it.
Exactly.
And
That was
I
pretty
actually was the one who
hostile.
knocked it down.
This is true.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. So yeah,
What happened
you
before
guys
that?
returned to Wacterhaus, intent on both preventing Lady Wachter from taking any kind of revenge against you for taking her best treasure, and also kind of knowing that she was in possession of a diamond of a reasonable size that could be used to bring back the dead.
Diamond of unusual size.
Diamond of sufficient size, anyway.
DOUS.
Right? DOUSs.
I don't believe they exist.
And then what happened?
Well, we all went in different doors. Basically, three of us went in the back. Korza went in the front, and Shabaka climbed along the outside of the building. And Korza went upstairs and found in the master bedroom that the husband was gone. He'd up and left. He was the smart one.
She also
But
found that horrifying hanging corpse.
the servant that actually let her in originally was hanging from the ceiling. So Lady Wachter had killed him, and that was the trap. So I guess we went into there, and suddenly fire sprouted up all over the house. A large portion of it, the two big things that happened, some of us just got out of the house. But Shabaka managed to save all the cats that were stuck in a room.
Yeah.
By
Earth.
destroying, by using erupting earth and destroying half the building, and
Helped me get
Korza
out, too.
managed to run around and grab a few items, like actually quite a number of items. including some
Looting while
money,
burning.
right? Yes, throwing caution to the wind and getting us some coin for a change. And then and Fallon managed to get out, and she got out and managed to make it all the way to the onlookers, which was Lady Wacter, one of her cultists, her spy, and Kitty,
Imp
the
and her imp.
vampire, and the imp. Yes, and I think that
I surprised them.
Yes, you did. Yep. The wall came down and you charged out.
That was exploded and I went flying out. I was like, what's up?
She seemed a bit surprised that we got out so quickly.
Well, I don't think she was expecting it to explode.
Yeah.
Nope.
One more thing that or a couple more things we did before we got there was we met a dusk elf named Kazimir Velikov.
That's true.
And he gave us a bunch of lore and a future quest.
Right.
Yes, but we're not worthy or not ready.
Not ready for that.
2 future quests, actually.
And
one was he's going to look into.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's going to look into the priest.
Yep.
Yes. Correct.
And we gave him something, didn't we?
Did we?
No.
Or no, we helped him.
We gave
somehow.
him our word that we were going to help him because he's trying to get his daughter back.
Sister.
Yes,
Sister.
you have a word.
Bring his
We're
sister
very
back to
He was
life.
killed
I
by
forgot
Strahd,
about
right?
that.
Yes,
yes,
Yeah,
and who is
she was his fiance. No, she was not killed by Strahd.
Sister.
She was his fiance. And
Strahrd's
the Dusk Elves, the Dusk Elves were mad at her about that, and including her own brother, they fucking stoned her to death.
Yep.
Strahd was the general of the army that basically wiped them out.
And then he cursed them to remain here or something.
Buck wild.
Yeah.
And there's some
not cool.
nice people, right? The
I
quote unquote
still feel like
good.
stoning somebody to death is like a lot.
Yeah, that is a little extreme.
Well, they didn't say they were happy sunshine elves, so.
No.
No sunshine elves
he
here. Just
he regrets it though because now his sister's dead. Like, yeah, no shit, bro.
Yeah, because the sunshine elves would just use a piece of wood. You know, they would board them to death.
And her soul is apparently calling to him in somehow from the catacombs in Strahd's castle.
Yes.
Yes.
And then after that, then we went to have a nice friendly chat with the coffin maker, thanks to Charm Person.
Oh, yeah.
Which went pretty well.
Yeah, although we didn't really get too much out of him.
No.
And actually, the only thing that came out of that at the end of the day is Shabaka said that he would take the blame for stealing the bones if that ever came up.
Right, yeah. But he didn't, I think he just, I feel like he just did it for the money, and so we don't really blame him too much because everybody's poor and fucked up here.
Yeah. And also, she's a little scary.
Yeah, he doesn't make much off the coffins, surprisingly.
He's his best client.
Yeah. Not much margin in this, but
yeah, the margin is pretty low.
Yeah, it's not great.
Although,
which is surprising considering how many people die.
I was gonna say, in a place like this, a lot of people either.
So
people are just dying to get into this business.
What up to?
Jesus.
Kill us now.
Oh, after we finish this this whole campaign, I want to do Weekend at Strahd's. I think I'm gonna buy that module that I found.
Yeah, that one. There's some implications that it was a fairly linear set of 80s movies parody scenes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it comes with a soundtrack, so I think that'll be pretty good.
That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Cool.
Although,
so before we get into the full fight, before we roll initiative, Fallon has run up to them and has a surprise round.
I do. It's very exciady.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you make use of your surprise round, and then we'll roll into initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately try and stab Lady Wacter.
Okay.
So I was right
Given
in
where
front
you
of
were
me.
standing, I kind of anticipated maybe that's where you were going. Yeah.
Well, I start bonus action. It's surprise round. Is that a full round thing, or is it just like you get one action?
No, it's a
I
full
remember.
move and
Okay, cool.
yep,
Cool, cool,
bonus
cool, cool,
action and the whole thing.
We stab at thee.
Yeah, so bonus action, Hunter's Mark on Lady Wacter. If I can remember where my spells are every week, I forget how to use this. I didn't mean to roll that, but yeah. Hunter's Mark. Then I'm going to stab her with my short sword because I don't have my rapier currently. It's getting silvered. That's a nat
Woo!
20.
That is a
Right
nat
off
20.
the bat.
Holy smokes. Welcome to Tuesday, everyone.
So that's 1 second.
I'm just gonna draw the rectangle of where I cast the spell so you can see what's difficult ground here.
On the floor below, you can see there's a blue line.
Yeah, but
On the
you
ground
put it
floor.
there, but this is actually where I wanted it to have been cast.
Oh, okay.
So can you see
yeah,
that
so that's
square?
Yep.
Okay. So it's a 20 by 20 foot area.
Okay, so
no Colossus Slayer because she hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
But I will mark her as favored foe. So, my favorite foe is a 1d6 now. Sweet. So that's
Nice.
4 extra damage. And should I just use the Hunter's Mark that I accidentally rolled earlier?
sure.
Okay, then that's 4, 4, 8 plus 7, 15.
15.
And then it's a crit. So what do I reroll for crit?
The
Everything?
dice for the damage, so that would be 1d6.
Okay. Do I? Yeah.
Just straight d6.
Oh, Hunter's Mark should be as well.
Yes,
Right?
that's right. Yeah.
And
So 2d6.
would favored foe be? I can never remember.
Probably.
Yeah, all
No.
right, that's 3d6 then.
Yep.
Nice. So 15 plus 3d6.
But that's 3 1s, so that's a 3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
15.
rough. 15, so 18 total damage for
18
that.
total.
I missed my rapier that does a d10, a d8.
That
That's
could have
better
been
weapon.
amazing.
It
So
really
she
could have.
hasn't gone yet, so you can move away from her without
Well, I
opportunity
have a second attack.
Okay.
Hold on, I have a second attack.
She has been wounded. Colossus Slayer.
Yes, she has this time.
Yes, she has. So Colossus Slayer will apply. So short sword. That's a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Damage. Rolled another fucking
Looking
1.
for 16s on her.
18.
She does have mage armor up. Okay.
So that's 8 less Hunter's Mark. Ooh, that's a 6 from Hunter's Mark. And
14.
a 4 from Feared Foe for 18 damage total.
Ooh, another 18.
Yeah. So that's 30.
That's a lot of damage.
36?
36. Yep.
Yep,
Yes,
36
I did the
points.
math right.
Smack. So is this where you want to be?
I used all my movement to get there.
Okay. Fair.
So yes.
Then let's roll some initiatives.
Woo!
They all have pretty mediocre initiatives, so you guys are probably going to end up going first.
Mid. Well. Okay, that's 18. It could have been a 6.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. I didn't click on my
20.
token. That happens every time. At least one person forgets to click on their token.
16.
Wow.
I'll change that to the 18.
Shabaka? Not that it matters.
Just setting my hit points here in a sec.
You might have been hurt from last time, remember?
I don't think I was.
He was outside.
Okay. Well, so the
12.
Filbert, you win initiative, which means you get advantage on your first roll.
Well, his first roll is
Yep.
going to be he is going. All right, so he has 2 attacks.
And so I can
Alright.
hide this now because it's going to be all you guys are going to go, then all of them are going to go. So
His first roll is going to be him making a crossbow attack from where he is at
okay.
on Madame Wacter.
A little bit of focus fire here, it looks like.
We really said
Yeah.
we're gonna beat the shit out of this woman.
Does 18 hit her?
Yes, we're looking for 16s with her mage armor.
Doing 6 damage. And he's going to do that infamous thing that barbarians always do when they get mad.
A drink?
He's commanding strike and tell someone else to make the attack for him. And he's going to do that. Fallon, whip her ass.
Ah,
What?
Because he's a first
Okay.
level fighter with superior technique and
Oh,
commanding strike.
Nice.
fun. So just a short sword attack.
yeah, I think it's probably
well, I
it's just
don't
one
hit.
attack.
I don't
or is it
hit. That's
full
a
attack
13.
option?
It's
Yeah, cool.
they get to make an attack.
An attack roll. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I missed badly. I whiffed that one.
Wait a second, you got it. Wait a second, let me look at this. For the commanding strike, I think there's a plus a d6 that I have to roll. I don't know if I add that to the damage or do I add that to the hit for commanding.
What does it say?
For commanding strike.
Yeah, just read it out.
I've got to look it up because it's not
Yeah,
your
okay.
he's not a battle master. He's superior technique, and it doesn't list the one technique he has. So I got to look it up. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Here.
we'll move on and you let us know,
Yeah,
and
move
that'll
on.
change
Yeah.
whether this
When you
hits or
take
not.
the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you and expend 1 superiority die. The creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Ah,
Okay.
so it's
All right.
a superiority die.
Yes.
There you go.
Gotcha.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry, I whiffed
So-
that one.
Yeah. Oh well, it looked cool,
It looked
and
cool.
and I think that will be it.
Okay.
He's
We'll
done.
get him next time, bud.
Done. Yes.
Fair enough. Who's next?
I want to put a area effects spell out. Do you guys want to do anything else before I do that?
I mean, I can hit her again if you want.
If
Standing
anyone
right here.
if anyone isn't gonna move up, then I should do it. Kind of Fallon's in the way though, but
Well, do you want me to hit her and run away?
can you still move as part of that action?
This is going to be a full. It's
a
you
new-
guys'
it's a new
initiative.
turn.
She could go first.
Yeah.
before
Oh
you
yeah,
It's a
she
new turn.
hasn't done her action. Okay.
No, that was my surprise round, so I haven't done anything except for my
And-
reaction.
And Cora, you're going across the difficult ground there, so it's costing you twice as much.
Also, yeah, Cora, you're still muted again.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack Lady
That
Wacter
makes
again.
so
with my-
much sense. That makes so much sense. I was saying I wanted to bless you guys before
bless you.
Alan even attacked. And then,
Oh,
would've been
wow.
then
handy.
Filbert just went for it, and then I was sitting there like, okay, he's just rearing to go. I don't care. And then
We're just full
bless
ignoring you.
That makes so much sense. I'm gonna go back in my shame corner.
Yeah, if Fallon goes back, I can put something that will mess
Make a
them up.
difference
Okay.
on Fallon's
Let
second
me hit
attack.
her. Well, I haven't used my first attack. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna hit her with my short sword again.
hmm
That's 24. I'd roll my bless, but 24. So it hit. Then my 12 damage plus. I'm just gonna roll 2d6s because I know that that's my.
hmm
Hunter's Mark, and so that's 5. So
17.
17. And then my second attack, short sword. Yep, that hits. That's 25 to hit. That's
hits again.
fucking 2 1s, so that's 6, and then no, just 1d6, I believe, because I think favorite foe is the first.
Yeah, favorite foe is first.
Yeah, first time on each of your turns. So yeah, that's but Hunter's Mark is not. So that's another 10. And then a bonus action, I'm gonna shift and attack her again.
Oof, okay.
Get her!
Listen, I built
She's in pretty
Fallon
rough shape.
specifically to just hit the fuck out of people.
Smells like she's got some anger.
She does.
He does.
Okay, don't think I'm gonna hit that. Ooh, 16. I just barely hit.
Hey, it counts.
And then 2. And I think we agreed that does Hunter's Mark apply to my
I don't recall.
shifter attacks?
It
It
should.
does, because it's still an attack.
Yeah. Hunter's
Okay.
Mark and Bless.
Yeah.
Radical. So that's 6. So
Holy
another
shit.
10.
Oof. Yeah, she's in really, 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 really rough shape.
This is what Fallon was made for. Just to beat the shit out of
Right?
people, and that's it.
Fallon just
We
wigged out
are
and
so happy Fallon is.
Mhm.
And she's just gonna go 5, 10, 15,
So a question for you: would the bless have made a difference on her
20. No.
reacting attack?
We can't really. It might. I don't know, but it's
No.
too late
Oh,
anyway,
I guess it
and I don't
would've.
want to.
It would have.
Yeah.
If you had rolled a 3 or a 4, you would have hit.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So 50-50%.
It's okay.
I didn't think it
was the
would, but
silly
that's because
one
I
that
did
was
math
muted.
wrong. I was sitting there
So,
going, no, even if you rolled a 4, you'd still only get up to 15. No, I just can't do math, apparently. boy.
So are we gonna do bless next or AOE next?
I already blessed
He
them.
did bless
Okay.
before my round, so
Gotcha.
go ahead, Shabaka. Am I far enough back, Shabaka? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you just gotta be able to
guessing
circle.
spike growth on that area there.
Spike
So
growth
now
is even bigger than
anybody
that.
in that area,
It's
when they
even
move
bigger than
into
that.
or within the area, they take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that they travel.
And that's 20-foot radius, not diameter.
It says 20-foot sphere.
It's a diameter.
That's diameter.
You need
It's a
a
20-foot
20-foot
sphere.
radius, so you need bigger.
Oh, it's interesting. So the text says radius. The
Centered on a
range
point.
Yeah,
says
actually, the
20-foot
ground in a
sphere.
20-foot radius centered on a point. Yeah, they're different.
Well, it
That's a
doesn't
big-
really say. It says 20-foot sphere, so maybe it means radius sphere.
Well, so in the description it says the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within
Oh.
range. Right, so
Yeah,
it
so it's
just
big.
the conflict.
bigger
So
than
make
that.
that circle.
It is a radius. They just fucking wrote it stupid at the front,
Right.
at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so like
It's sphere
this
20
then?
feet. They mean sphere 20-foot radius, but when you say a sphere's 20-foot sphere, it means diameter. So they're just idiots. Is the answer? They wrote
So
it
Okay,
backwards.
sorry.
it's 8 by 8. It's a circle with an 8 by 8 square.
So is it this
Sorry,
one or this one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the big
the
one.
bigger one. The bigger
Okay.
one.
It all of a sudden
Okay,
got very close to Fallon and scared the shit out of me.
Before you cast that, if I'm reading this right, it's going to do 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if they're spellcasters, we can no longer travel to them, because then we take the damage, right?
Yep.
Well, we got range attacks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
we got
as
ranged
potent
attack.
ones as our melee ones. If you're
Or our
Well,
close quarter
who wants to
ones.
go up close? How about I do this?
I mean,
Oh yeah, I would for sure.
There, I can get that
Fallon
dude.
would be up close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fallon's
we
the
can attack
best
that
up
guy at
close.
least.
Yeah.
There's one guy we can
Poor
get up
dude.
close. Don't worry about it. Then we can figure it out. No, it's good. Because if they don't, because I feel like the vampire probably has to move.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I have another thing for next round to get them. Anyway, so
To get them
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Corey, do you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Oh,
Or
and
have you
I'm
already
gonna
got? You did
move.
bless.
So,
So I will
yeah,
go.
Ramses, you're up.
I'm just gonna go 10.
So I'm gonna go up to
20.
here, and I will use
Okay.
this round. She's how hurt is she?
Really, really hurt.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Sacred Flame on her.
I bet you did not expect this to go that way.
No,
Who
you
tried
guys
to hurt her?
basically
I
came
rolled the
running
wrong
out
thing.
of like the burning building behind you and attacked her. Yeah, 8, eh?
Well, I gotta cast it.
And Fallon made what, like
Why
5
does
or
this
6
keep?
attacks on her or something?
Yep.
Oh, it's because it's a dexterity save. She's got to do a 15. Sorry, I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have. And it's
I did 6
radiant
attacks and
damage.
1 missed, I believe.
Dex save.
It's a dex save. Yeah,
13 is probably not going to make it, is it?
it is not gonna make it.
Nope.
So she takes
0.
8 points.
8 points. Okay, she is on death's door.
So, in the space of 6 seconds, we emerged from this building and beat the living snot out of her.
Out of a single
really
person in this
did.
group of 5, yes.
Probably the most dangerous person.
Well, we're
She
unhappy. We're
tried
trying
to
to
set
save.
us on fire, okay?
You tried to set us on fire.
She
And
tried
her
to murder
cats, yeah.
kittens. She tried to murder kittens. Come on.
That
She
is
did try to
true.
murder kittens, and that makes me very angry.
Yeah.
Technically, it was more like she was criminally negligent towards the kittens. She didn't really
No,
try
she
to kill
locked
them
them in
so
a
much
room
as-
and set it on
Just as
fire.
bad. Just as
They were
bad.
already
I
locked
feel
in the
like
room.
that's
She just set
murder.
the house on fire around them without remembering they were there.
My bad.
It still makes her a
I'm so
bad
sorry,
person.
I
I'm
Yes, it
sorry.
does.
misunderstood.
Yes.
I mean, I think there's a lot of things that make her a bad person.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Grave
not me
robbing,
being a character
murder.
reference for her.
Cult activity. It's not a great
Cool.
look.
Is that everybody?
Did Filbert go?
Silent fire. You have no
Oh, I
attack.
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot her. Dang. Oh well.
Does she have a layer action or something?
No, not a lair action. Actually, so
Or I mean,
this is I'm
legendary.
gonna retcon this because she's not gonna get much in the way of actions. But when you hit her, actually hold on.
Oh, does she deal damage? I'll take that damage. It's fine. I would have done it anyway, so.
Yep.
Listen, Fallon's not known for her smart decision-making skills.
Yeah, for some reason, I've lost sight of the.
No, I actually
initiative
don't
thing.
think it's a reaction. I don't
He
think
turned
she
it off.
gets reactions before she acts in the combat, does she?
once
Or is
the
that just
once the
It hasn't
turn
been
has
her turn
started.
yet.
Yeah, I don't
What's that?
think so.
Once the turn started, then she could.
Yeah.
What's
No,
the regular
she
turn?
can react if she
no.
wants. Fucking hit me, whatever.
Like not in
No,
the
I
not in the
think
surprise round, but in the
He's not
first round.
talking about does she get a reaction prior to her attack in combat? Because technically that's
Yeah.
when her combat
I
starts. She doesn't
believe-
react until her initiative.
I'm pretty sure once you're aware of the
Hmm.
enemy, you get a reaction.
That's what he's asking.
I think
You do what you
I would
want.
say
Like I break out in knife.
I would say
Yeah, I
yes
think
because
you're
you get
issued a
opportunity
reaction
attacks.
when your turn comes up. I don't think you just get one.
Yeah, it says you can take your reaction before your first turn unless you were surprised.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's got it then.
Since you use your action after your first turn, even though you can't take actions that turn.
Oh, that means I take at least like 2 attacks of opportunity when I ran away.
Would you still want to run away in that case? I'll let you go back if you want
It
to.
only deals damage when you move, right?
Yes.
Oh
Except
yeah,
you'll
I'm
be
staying
surrounded by enemies.
there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What's up?
But she does.
It's Fallon. She's an idiot.
She does hit you with hellish rebuke. When
Fair.
you strike her.
Yeah.
She is momentarily surrounded and hit by hellish flames, and you must
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I'm good at those. I'm very good at
DC
those.
is 13.
I passed it.
There you go.
I knew whichever one it
Um,
picked, I knew I'd passed it, so
But you still take half of 2d10.
that's fine.
So 5 points. 6
That's
points.
not
6 points.
even all of the. That's not 6 points. That's literally just the six temporary hit points I have for being a shifter when I shifted.
There you go.
Going back to my normal amount of.
And then, now that their turn is up, she's also going to cast a spell on you.
Oh, wait, are you still in there then?
Yeah.
You couldn't
He
leave?
doesn't have to move.
She
No, I
doesn't
wanted
want
to
to
stay
leave.
in there.
Didn't want to.
Chose to stay.
All right.
It only deals damage when you move,
Yeah,
and I can hit at least 3 people here. So
but it also triggers when involuntary movement too.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're stuck there with you.
Exactly.
I'm not stuck in here with them. They're stuck in here with me.
Yep. Okay, she casts fear on you, though.
Oh, crap.
Is that a okay?
That
What
Is that a
is-
real thing?
wisdom?
Let's see. Wisdom save, yep. Also DC 13.
I'm not as good at wisdom saves as I am Dex. Oh, I passed.
There you go.
Hey, 2 15s in a row.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Just to scare me, and I'm like,
no
I
change.
just beat the shit out of you. I'm not scared.
But she does when she's finished. She also says, "Kitty, there are mice in the garden." And
Enough for my
Kitty
disposal.
steps forth to slash at you with clawed fingers.
And she takes 2d4 damage.
She does.
Because Kitty's not so smart. But hey,
But hey, neither's Fallon, so
right.
Oh, nice.
She takes the damage, but it doesn't seem to bother her very much.
Yeah.
And she slashes
Yes.
at you, which hits on a 20 and does 10
it
points of slashing damage.
ow.
And then she's going to slash again. 14, I presume, misses.
That does not hit.
Good. And then the imp. Imp is going to... Okay, he can actually fly, so he's not going to be affected by the things, and he's going to come over for Ramses. Which provokes an opportunity attack.
My reaction for Filbert's thing.
What was it? Oh, yes, right. Okay. And so he's going to try and
Actually, I
sting
think-
you, Ramses.
Would you have a
Alrighty.
reaction back because your turn passed and after Filbert's turn? Ugh,
No.
Yes.
that's digging into the trenches. I don't feel like thinking.
I think reactions replenish on your turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So you
very
should have a
confusing.
reaction again.
That's deeply confusing with group
Surprise.
initiative.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
with group initiatives, it's very confusing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to attacking this thing.
No, it still works. Yep.
Yeah, go
You
for
guys
it.
can pick
I-
your order. Still.
15 to hit.
That hits. This might
Okay,
actually
cool.
be a really short fight for
I
this
am.
guy.
Sorry.
So Imp gets
2.
swatted out of the sky.
17. Sorry, 17 to hit.
I thought that was the damage you rolled for a second. I was like,
No, it's definitely not.
That's
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 7
sad.
piercing. I literally can't roll a 2 damage. And then
never say. Never say
um,
can't.
what? Is dead?
Yeah. It's super
Sweet.
weak.
it's only
Yeah.
7, not 10. It's only 7 damage.
Okay, it's not dead.
Jess, you might want
Okay.
to check if it has flyby.
It didn't have any damage
does
to it,
not.
so it doesn't take Colossus
Okay.
Slayer. It's just the 7. And I can't,
This
neither
poor
Hunter's
thing.
Mark or Favored Foe is on this thing, so.
Wow.
And now it makes a wisdom save and goes, I'm out of here. This is dumb.
He's
It
a
goes,
familiar
ouch, that hurt.
protecting.
Yeah, but he's not going to be a familiar for anybody long.
24 though. And
Hit
that's
me.
5 piercing damage and 13 poison.
Holy
Plus, you must
shit! I
make a
was about to
DC
be.
11 con save.
I was about to be really
Well, this is a
sarcastic
save for
about the
half, I guess.
5 piercing damage, and then you dropped 13 poison, and I was like, never mind.
On save.
Nothing
Imps
to
are just
scoff
like
at.
little tiny
That was a good roll.
powerhouses.
They're just little tiny
Little
assholes.
glass
That's what
cannon.
they are. Dicks.
Did not
Yes, so
make my
you take all
concept.
13 for 18 points of
Oof.
damage.
Took it.
I don't think a bless would make a difference right about now. I'm not gonna.
Not on that one.
No. No.
Who did get the blessings, by the way? Just
I know. Sorry. It was oh gosh, Brainzills. Definitely Fallon, definitely Shabaka, and probably Filbert. Now that I think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That sounds right.
What do we get from Bless?
because normally those are the ones that attack.
You add a D4 to
D4.
attack rolls and saving throws, I
Okay.
believe.
So the spy Ernst steps gingerly out of the area, and then he's gonna rush in.
Does that
Ramsey
count as
as well.
moving in the area, or does it not count because he just took a step out?
No, destination square being within the area, I think is.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's where you get the stabby stabs.
Well, actually, hold on. He's actually not going to do that. He is going to cast magic missile.
Ooh, Deke.
F. On whom?
And still on Ramses. 3 missiles. 5, 3, 4. For 12 points.
12.
Damn, Ramses, what inspired so much rage in them from you?
Right?
2 on you, 2 on her.
Ramses
And
makes
this guy
people
over here on
happy.
Shabaka.
It's my unlikable personality.
So it's probably the friendliest person in our party.
Right? It's tough to
Or
be
at
a
least
ray of
the- or at
sunshine in
least
this
the
gloomy
least-
place.
Or at
Regular
least
ray
the
of
least menacing
sunshine.
person in our party.
Oh, you can't do that. Okay.
Considering Cora. I mean, at least she freaks out when she sees corpses still. Aw.
Okay.
She has to pretend she doesn't, though.
He chooses the humanoid that he can see, which is Shabaka in this case, and the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed. Hold person.
Yikes.
Actually, you're going to be really good at wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's a good thing you guys aren't standing in the other order.
Nice!
There you go.
I gotta do it.
Hell yeah.
That's not even with the D4.
Yeah.
Don't use it.
It's every
I'm
round,
fine with
right?
you not having to use it.
Yeah, it
I'm just
doesn't
saying have
matter.
it
You can use it for
No,
any.
it's a one use though.
Oh, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
Bless
Yeah,
is
Bless
not
is
a
all
one
the
use.
time, I think.
Bless! It's every
Bardic
roll.
Inspiration is one use, but Bless is constant, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Whenever
Bardic
a
Inspiration
target
is
makes an
not-
attack roll or saving throw.
That's
Oh,
also why
nice.
Bardic Inspiration is not a D4.
It lasts for a minute.
Cora's like thumbs up on the fact that we're fighting spellcasters, so the saving throw one might be necessary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I save, so nothing
you
happens.
guys have made your big saves so far. And that's them.
Cool. Get him, Fallon!
Can I
Just
hit?
There'll be no need to roll damage on this.
So do you guys think
Awesome,
we
I'm
should
gonna
get rid
attack
of
Lady Wacter.
spellcasters
Yeah.
first,
Oh,
or
maybe I don't. 16. I hit her.
16 hits.
Bless.
Cool,
She's
and then
dead.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto Kitty.
Kitty?
Stella. I don't like calling her that. Stella. Actually, that feels like I don't want to kill her. Kitty. The vampire.
The dehumanized
Hunter's
one.
Mark, and so I'll use my second attack on her. I hit.
Where do you go?
That's a 22
Chewbacca.
to hit.
I'm just doing my
What the fuck?
move to get things going here.
Oh.
I thought you were leaving me.
She hasn't been hit for any. Oh no, she has. She was damaged by the thorns. Fuck you. 17. I got really excited about that.
I don't
she's
think you
down?
did get damaged by the thorns because you haven't moved.
No.
She-
Oh,
Kitty.
her.
Yeah,
Kitty.
Kitty, yes,
did.
that's right. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry.
And then Hunter's Mark, another 5, so that's
Nice.
22 damage.
Wait, you already took out Wacter? Lady Wacter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
She
only
only
had
had, like, a
20
hit point left.
Chorus
Oh,
cheering
man.
in the background. Woo!
Should I?
They really are trapped in there.
Yeah,
aren't they?
this is a big fight. I'll put favored foe on her as well. She feels like she's gonna be harder to kill than Lady Wacter. So yeah, that's another d6. So that's another 4 for 26 total damage.
Oof. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
She's taking some damage.
Okay,
That's my
here
turn.
I will get rid of 2 of them probably here. I will move to this side and cast Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. I get so excited every time you cast
If-
Spirit Guardians.
If the thorns weren't there, I was gonna rush in to start with, but then the thorns are there. I'm like, I don't feel it. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's
It's
radiant
fine.
damage. So
Okay.
that'll be 11 points to these people.
What's the radius on it?
The radius is
15-foot radius.
15 feet radius
Okay.
around me. So it
Very
easily gets the priest. It would have got wouldn't have quite got Wacter, but
So Ernst appears to have some toughness to him. He doesn't react too much to 11 hit points damage.
Okay.
He's hurt, but
not this round.
okay
For now.
for now. Yeah.
He just watched his boss get fucking eviscerated.
So
Nice.
I don't want to deprive Fallon of another target, so I'm gonna attack this guy with Thorn Whip.
I appreciate that.
So that will hit on a 17
Mm-hmm.
and do 7 piercing damage and drag him 10 feet towards me.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
So
Yeah.
real quick, how are they? Do they look?
Yeah, and he doesn't even get to save.
you
so
just
funny.
get shredded.
So it's 4d4
Ouch.
damage.
If the creature is larger or smaller, you pull the creature 10 feet closer to you.
Nice.
44, 10 more damage.
Wow.
And he would be here then, I
Damage.
guess.
Well, that's a woman, isn't it? That's
Or
the
she,
book
yeah.
That is,
person?
yes, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So real quick, how do they look now that Lady Wacter just got fucking like skewered?
Yeah, they're bothered for sure.
Oh boy.
Demoralized?
Hold on, let me just check something here. Okay.
Well, we're definitely going to be seen graphically murdering an
you
old
can-
lady.
Yeah, you can see he's
Whoops.
they've got like some desperation on it. Really, since Fallon emerged from the building, this hasn't gone to plan at all. They're more terrified. That is the expression on all of their faces except for Kitty's. Is terror. So the spy and the book club member are fighting for their lives and they know it. They aren't making any moves to run. I don't think they could make it. Kitty though is just a ball of rage and energy.
Oh yeah.
You know, same
I
same
figured.
girl.
Yep.
You and Fallon should talk, you know?
How bad does Kitty look?
Not
Pain wise, she's still doing okay.
She only took 1 hit from the thorns, I think. Oh, and from
No,
Fallon.
she
from Fallon.
And my 26 damage from Fallon, silvered short sword.
Well, the short sword that we stole, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'll
From a
give
dead
it back
guy.
once I'll give it back once I have my fucking rapier
back.
silvered.
Mhm.
I guess Filbert's gonna go. Let's see here.
Yep.
Go for it.
Eat him.
Right at
Get rid of this
Ass,
spy.
because is Kitty within range of the Spirit Guardians?
No.
No.
2,
Nope.
3, 4. Is this square here considered thorned?
Anything inside the
Which
circle.
one?
The one where I've got him right now.
No, that's fine.
All right. He's raging, by the way. And right there. Okay. So he's going to take that, whatever that damage is, halved because he's raging.
2d4.
Yep.
2d4. Alright, let's see here.
And that's
come
enough
on.
to reach, isn't it, with your pole arm?
Yeah. Wow. So,
Four,
3?
4 points.
4 points. 4 points. 4? Yeah, it is.
But you rounded down.
And he's gonna jab Kitty twice
Cool.
Nice.
with a silvered pole arm called Pig Sticker. Here we go.
Big dicker.
Oh, wait a second. He's raging. Shit. Let me roll that again. Roll that again.
What are you? You're a barbarian fighter.
Right? Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what are you?
So we won't need to roll bless on that one. So his first attack. Alright.
Are you-
Kitty's armor class is 15, by the way, so that totally hits.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that first attack does a total of 10. And now his second attack. Avantage. Wow, talk about some disparate dice rolls. Alright. And rolling. Second one does 9 points of damage to the kitty cat.
Did you even use your to hit?
Yeah, he did. It popped up,
Yeah,
but it
it
didn't
rolled
pop up in the.
Yeah,
It rolled in D20.
D&D
in
Beyond.
Weird.
Yeah.
D&D
Or D&D
Beyond,
Beyond.
but not
Yeah.
in
Yeah, that is so weird.
It's
I
a
don't know
22.
why.
everything else sent over, but except for that one to hit roll.
Yeah. So there we go.
Well,
Cool.
9 damage. 19
Yeah,
damage.
she's in kind of rough shape now. Less than half.
Stupid
Bloody.
cat girl thing.
Yo, we kick ass.
Oh,
And then,
Okay.
is there anybody left on your side?
Cora.
Dora.
Yeah.
Here you go, right here. Hey, buddy. You're not gonna like this. Sorry. I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse, not Hex the spell, but Hexblade's Curse. I don't want my bless to end. And right to the guy right in front of me, which will give me a +3 to a damage rolls and critical hits on 19 or 20 if I hit him.
Good luck.
So I'm gonna try to smack him.
Hit him with the chair.
Does a 12.
13 hits. Not a 12.
Yeah.
You have anything to bump that up?
Don't think so. No, I didn't bless myself. Nice. Second
Okay.
hit.
Well, that brings his attention onto you.
That's okay.
This is the
So
book
that does
club
15
number.
damage.
15. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, yeah. That almost. He's staggered and breathing heavily. He's got a.
I want the killing blow. I need it.
Cat murderer! Cat murderer!
Oh,
Before
gosh.
that can happen, he
I know.
invokes a spell and reaches out to poke you with his
She.
finger.
She.
He casts. Oh, she. That's right. Yes.
God forbid women do anything.
It's the pictures of the same old cult fanatic guy as ever. Was it 14 hit?
No.
Then he does nothing. It would have
I
been
was
inflict wounds.
so confused. I was like, huh? He
Nope.
pokes me and then I try to take damage.
She reaches out and whiffs.
Yep.
So he tries to hit you
Or like-
with a book from the
or it's
book
like-
club.
Slashed her
that
and he's like,
speed
oh,
hold
you
on.
want to shake hands now? Okay, I'm sorry. I did want to join your
Head
club
fake 'em with the
before, but then
library
you kind of
book.
killed my
Idiot
friends or tried
ghost.
to.
Yeah.
And then Kitty's gonna slash at you again. There we That's not gonna hit.
The 17. So
Then a 23 for 8 slashing.
cool.
Did she take any radiant damage this turn?
Not yet.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
then
fuck.
you can see some of her hit points coming back.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm trying to get there. Unfortunately, I
We
got
see
this
the
guy in my
zeros and
way
ones.
and spikes. Stupid
Yeah.
spikes.
Silly spikes, up to no good. I almost stabbed myself. Oh gosh.
And Ernst
Don't do that.
is going to.
I want strawberries.
Yeah, but you don't have
Actually,
to
you
stab
know what
yourself.
he's going to
Stab the
do?
strawberry.
Burning Hands, Ramses and Filbert.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna say run away.
Home,
He said, "You know what he's gonna do? Run away.
Run.
His boss
You
is
know what he's
dead
gonna
now."
I probably would have let him go.
So spell DC is only 12, but it's 10 points of fire damage that both of you are in line for. With a dex save. Dex save to half.
All right.
I hope it's the first dice.
16.
Made it.
Both of you save, so both of you only
Does
take
Filbert
5
get
points.
half of half?
No, I'm just not immune to fire. Or not resistant to fire, right?
Oh.
What
What's
kind
that?
of
And he
what kind of
ends his-
barbarian are you?
He ends his turn in Spirit Guardians, so he takes some damage.
Yeah, okay. What's the damage on that?
I thought
Roll
it's
it
when
up.
they began their turn in Spirit Guardians.
I'm just gonna read it.
Either way, he does.
Yeah.
Bear totem barbarian.
Oh, you are a bear totem. Then yeah, you would only take
Yeah, he
40
He
has
does
damage then.
have,
Half of half.
or starts its turn there. So as soon as he started his turn there, he would take it.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Radiant
Spirit
damage.
Guardians, my beloved spell.
Exactly. So such a good spell. I'm gonna come up 8. DC 15 Wisdom save to take half.
Okay. 17. So 4 points.
Takes 4.
Okay. Then you guys are up.
I'm gonna.
I want to
hit.
smack. She gets to smack too.
Yeah.
Go for it, Fallon.
Go ahead, Cora.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah,
little.
go ahead.
The Canadian standoff. After you. No, after you.
No, please.
I'm
You kill
not
it.
even
No,
Canadian,
after
so
you.
as the American, I will go first.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
it's a
wasn't
crit.
asking.
No, it's not a crit because it's 19 on the die, not a 1919. Fine. I always look at 19 and get excited. Now I'm just like.
Still a hit. So you
13
run
damage.
this unlucky book club member through with your rapier.
Dead?
Dead.
Dead.
Yep.
You know what that means. I summon a specter.
God.
Does it happen immediately?
Let me take a look so that I don't be like freak out them right now because I feel like I would think it's like, oh, when you curse, when you slay a humanoid, you can. Yeah.
Fallon, how are you
feel like-
looking?
Yeah.
Nah.
And then I roll initiative
Okay.
for the specter,
Do you
which
want me
has
to
its
pull
own
her
turns.
away so you can?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to hit her.
I also
Actually,
regained
Shabaka,
HP
if you
for killing it, so
want to
I'm
do
very
something,
excited
get
about
rid of
that.
this spy.
Hmm?
Said if you want to try to kill something, get
Jesus.
rid of this spy.
Get rid of what?
Hi, buddy.
This
I'm
guy.
terrified
Oh,
of
this
you.
guy. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna pull him.
Um,
Actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna pull this guy through the spikes, and then I'm gonna dispel it. 'Cause I think I can do that as a free action, right? Can I dispel a spell as a?
If it takes concentration, you can let go your concentration easily, and most
Okay.
spells say they can be cancelled.
So I'll thorn whip this guy then.
Okay.
That would be an 18 and 8 damage,
Definitely hits.
plus another 44.
You know what the funnier thing
As I
would be
pull him
is if
here.
you could actually
Roll the 44.
pull him one extra square, because then the other two would be able to use attacks of opportunity, right?
No, you can't do it when you're
No.
involuntarily moved. You can't use
Oh,
an
okay.
opportunity attack on someone who's moved.
That's unfortunate. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
That would be very
Yeah,
funny.
I know, right?
I will say that.
It's
But
like two people with thorn whip pulling somebody back and forth.
So roll that 44 there, Shabaka.
Oh, okay. Flash,
Excuse me,
10
pardon
damage.
Ouchie.
you almost fucking like smack Fallon and Filbert right in the face. We're like, what the fuck?
And then I will dispel this thing. And
Your concentration.
I've got 5.
Fallon, who hasn't moved a single inch since you
I've got
summoned it.
5 movement left, so I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna turn into a what was the best one now? I'm gonna turn into something anyway. It's someone else's turn now.
I want to hit her.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Actually,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a nat 20.
That's
Nice!
nat 20.
So
Happy Tuesday again.
so that's 10 plus 2d6 for favored foe and hunter's mark. So that's another 9. So that's 19, and then I roll all of that again, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's
Only the
3d6
dice,
and-
not the.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
3d6 and a d8. That's what I'm doing. I'm just doing dice.
That's real
So that's
good.
another 13. So that's
32.
22. No, 32.
32.
Thank you. I can't do math. 32.
Okay.
And then
She hisses at you.
well, I growl right back and hit her again.
Stupid cat.
That's 20 to hit.
You just got like the Pokemon cutscene in between attacks. She
10
hisses at you.
10 damage and hunter's mark.
Oh my god. Get her!
4. That's 14. And then I will slash her with my I'll do my my bite attack. I bite the vampire back.
Bite the
This is
vampire.
gonna
Yeah, it's not. I rolled a fucking nat 1.
This is
I
gonna
chipped my
not
tooth.
actually change the events. She's down actually before
Sweet.
before that attack.
That's
So-
why
Okay, then
you
I
missed.
don't roll
She's
a nat 1.
crumbling.
Don't worry about it. I go to bite her and she falls down and I'm like, what the fuck?
You attack
Shit.
the air above her as she collapses to the ground.
I will move into here, and of course she will now be taking radiant damage, so she won't be healing.
Yeah, she can't get back up.
And 1 second.
Ooh.
This concentration.
So is that motherfucker too.
Yeah, he's going to take it to on the start of his turn.
Yeah.
And then I pressed the wrong one. Let me see this. And I will also cast my action. I'll cast Cure Light Wounds on me. Yes, I'm just about toast. I'll take that 20 points back.
That's sweet.
That's better.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Filbert.
Okay.
Filbert's
Oh.
turn.
Do you want to beat the shit out of the guy standing in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
Hell
I
yeah.
really
Let's
do.
go.
He's just gonna thump him a couple times again with the pig sticker. Oh, he's raging. Dang it! I get to roll twice. Well, unless his AC here. Hold on. See if it's
Well,
a
you want to
foregone
roll twice
conclusion.
anyway, just to see if you get it. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fish for a crit, but yeah. Oh.
Fish,
So that-
eh?
All right. So
15 does hit.
all right. So fishing for a crit. We'll see if I get on the second roll. Nope, just a regular hit. All right.
Yeah. That definitely hits. Weirdly enough, that 18 doesn't hit. It's really
So
confusing.
14 damage with the first poke,
Wow. Okay.
and then second poke,
gonna do it unless things go really bad on this roll.
And does not appear to be the case. Let's see how bad I roll. Watch him roll a 1. No, 6. All right, so 11 points.
That does it. He goes down.
Yo,
Bad
we beat
guy on the
shit out of
stick.
these guys.
And he yells to the sky, "For the kittens!"
I like how
Or
we
the
ended last
kittens.
week on this dramatic moment where like it's this big fight, and then we just fucking kicked the shit out of them.
To be fair, I mean,
you can get to this town. You could have provoked this combat while you were still 3rd level.
Whoa,
Right.
would've
that
sucked.
probably would not have gone as well.
That would not
Especially
have
with
gone
all-
well, but
all
you
5
guys
of the
have
book
like been
numbers.
around the land a bit, gone up a few levels. So when the time came, and this is in no way a predetermined fight, but like, yeah, you're definitely overpowered for it now. So it was a little
Well, we're
underwhelming.
twice as many levels as 3rd, so
So
Yeah.
who's gonna loot these piles of mush?
I mean, Cora is freaking out over the undead she just summoned.
Yeah, do you get to
Well, yeah,
dismiss it, or how does that
It
how does
goes
that
until
work?
my long rest.
It's like, hey Cora, your shadow's kind of moving by itself.
Like her sword is like glowing like this strange off-white purple, which is normally it's turquoise, let's say. And this having stabbed through this cult member, Shabaka probably saw it before he moved past, if he was paying any much attention, that it burst in that color, and suddenly a undead creature erupted from the cult, this female cultist, and now there's just a specter in front of
Oh.
Cora, and Cora is saying like it's just kind of like
hey Cora, what's with the ghost?
Well, Filbert makes an
Does it follow
intelligence
her?
check and fails it and goes, "So did they move the Waterdeep undead manufacturing plant here?"
Yeah, it's the specter for its part is kind of standing there looking at its glowing hands
It's like,
and like
whoa.
holding them up, and you can
Cora's
see through
confused, the
the
specter's
hand,
confused.
and
No
it's
one knows what's going
confused, and
on.
it's looking through the hand, its own hand.
Cora looks at Ramses like, don't be mad at me, but I don't know what's happening.
What is going on?
Well,
The
it's not doing
sword-
anything. It's just
Samaya
Is it?
summoned this?
maybe it's a cat spirit.
Why?
It's
Why
gonna
would
save
you
the kid.
summon something like this?
I didn't.
Let's
But you just said you did.
I said Samaya did. And she references her sword. And she doesn't know that she recognizes the fact you don't know the sword's name, but like she's talking to her about her sword. The sword did.
walks up to the
Oh,
spirit specter thing. Are you here to save the cats?
He looks at Cora. She looks at Cora.
Right. So Filbert's
Does it-
totally being ignored, right?
Does it look like
Like
the
it's like
cultist, but dead?
it's actually looking. She's actually looking at Cora like, I don't know. What am I here to do?
Cora's like, I don't know either.
Are you okay with this?
Probably not.
What? I don't even.
Cat lady.
So the book fan is
Kind of book fanatic follower.
she's like, I am okay with whatever you say.
That doesn't sound like she should be okay with anything I say.
Right?
I'm okay with that too.
I
would
want
you?
to say, as
I look
soon as
over.
Fallon determines that it's not a threat, she just like fully doesn't give a shit anymore and is like looting Lady Wacker's pockets.
I talk to Ramses. I go, "Are you okay with this?"
I don't know if I am. If your sword summoned this from that person, can can your sword release it?
Cora's eyes are very wide, and she's like, she doesn't know.
Can
If-
you
if-
ask
If the
sword?
ability says that you can dismiss it or something like that, and you attempt to dismiss it, it seems now that you might have the intent to dismiss it, then it'll go. You will succeed at that. But probably is there any way we can check that?
I'm reading it right now. It says that it remains in your service until the end of your next long rest. That's it.
That's annoying.
Right.
Is it
Okay.
just follows you
All right. So
around?
where are the
Can-
8 cats?
Okay. Actually, can we just read the whole thing just so we can get it clear out?
Starting at the 6th level, you can curse. We're assuming that the sword's doing it, not Cora. So you
Right.
can curse the
Binding
soul of
to
a
your
person you slay, tempering binding it to your service. When you slay a humanoid, you can curse its spirit to rise from its corpse as a specter, the statistics of which are in the monster manual. When the specter appears, it gains temporary HP equal to your half your warlock level roll initiative. It obeys your verbal commands, and it gains a special bonus to its attack rolls equal to your charisma modifier. The specter remains in your service till the end of your next long rest, at
Jesus
which it
Christ.
vanishes.
Right.
Solution is to kill it or to
I think I will give you the ability to dismiss them. But we
But
will
if
say if you agree in metagame capacity that the sword does this automatically, and that the raising isn't something that Cora chooses. Does that sound
Well,
right?
it says you
Yes.
can only do it once per long rest, so you might not want to until you get.
Well, we're also kind of assuming that it might be the sword that's controlling it being here or not. So it might be that I have to talk to the sword to talk.
and
Like, hey,
Cora,
Mhm,
buddy.
mhm.
Cora is not aware of how this happens. It just
Right.
happens.
Well, she knows enough about these sorts of swords, but she okay. So from Cora's standpoint, this only happens to people that are actually like good at what they do, and she doesn't consider herself good. So it's a bit of like a catch-22 for her because like, oh look, we've gotten more powerful, but it's also like my sword has sentience and it just summoned an undead to protect me.
Yeah, it doesn't think you're worthy.
Ouch.
Maybe I'll send this to help you along.
I feel like it might be partially because I literally lost half my HP stealing from this house.
This is true.
Yep.
So
Less
shall we
than
go in?
normal cause.
Shall we-
Speaking of, the stealing continues. Most of what they had, well, here's the big thing is that she is wearing a diamond pendant around her neck. Lady Wacter is.
Oh, I snatched that thing fucking right up.
Yeah, it's I don't know, bigger than you expected. Maybe it's really nice.
Fallon grabs it, looks at everybody, holds it up, and goes, "We have a diamond now."
The cats.
Cora is
You
still just
do
like
indeed.
staring at the specter, just like, okay.
The house stopped burning when we came out, right?
It did not, and in fact,
Oh, I thought-
We
there's
should
a group
leave.
of people approaching on the street, led by the Burgomaster and a
Uh-oh.
few guards. The
Save the
Burgomaster is like he's in a bit of a panic. You can see he's a heavy set fellow, but he's like trying to rush down the street, and he gets there and he's looking at the place, and you see for the first time since you've seen him what could only be his first genuine smile.
I knew it.
Yeah, he
I was gonna
loves
say
it.
he doesn't like
Yeah,
her, so
He can still throw us in the stocks for this.
yeah, but he doesn't like
Alright.
Lady Wacter.
So again, where are the
He-
cats?
Yeah, the cats
probably
are
scattered,
the
bro.
cats have scattered. Yeah, they would have hung out in the garden, but that's too close to the burning house, and they ran.
So
What
Spelled
Pilbert's
all
going to try to do
directions.
is actually capture one of the cats and hand it to the Burgomaster as he approaches.
did
The
we
trophy.
see that there was a because it seemed like magical flame because it just appeared, right? So it wasn't like it just appeared. So that was a magical effect, but now it's burning because it's actually burning.
It's actually burning. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
So
this fucking house burn
And
down.
the
He gives
damage
a
from
shit.
it was real. The Burgomaster kind of walks around the house a little bit. He looks down the one side to see how close the neighbor is to the north, and he looks down the side of the house and he looks to see if how close the neighbor is to the south, and he looks at the guards and he says, "Why don't we just let this one burn for a while?"
Let's forget the fact there's like 4 or 5 dead bodies on the lawn.
You want to toss them into the fire? Get rid of them too?
Is it possible to
Only
go in and loot
4
some more?
unless you count an imp.
No.
Is it? It's
I
not.
mean, it's a yes. I mean, yes, it is. But you'll take a D8 per round, D8 damage.
Cora looted the hell out of it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
think
know if
you
we
did
looted
pretty
everything,
good.
but yeah.
Filbert will ask the
You got the
Burgomaster.
treasures.
I don't know how other people deal with the dead around here, but this is a big funeral pyre. Just saying.
Jesus.
The Burgomaster nods and he gestures at the bodies and to the house. Be my
We
guest.
yoinked their
Sure,
things.
Fallon will just
Yep.
fucking like
Toss
yoink
them right
one
into
up
the
and
fire.
toss it in the fire.
Yep.
Fallon and Filbert just tossing some bodies in the
Yeah.
fire like it's no big deal. I do want to make sure we've looted all of them before we do, though.
Yeah, the
you
diamond
do
was
that
the only
first.
thing of note. The only other thing of note is not something they were carrying during the fight, but behind them there is a wrapped thing that looks
Corpse.
like a
Yeah.
body.
Oh no.
See,
The
I
dead
want to throw that in
husband.
the fire, but I also like am desperately want to know what the fuck she did to this body to make it last.
Unwrap
She was
the
just
body and
casting
then
gentle repose on it.
unwrap the body and then toss it in the fire after.
But doesn't
careful
gentle repose?
analysis.
Don't they have to? It doesn't have to be within like 10 days of its death.
You can
Yeah,
cast
but
it again, though.
you
I
probably
think.
just keep casting
Yeah.
it. If you're a cleric,
Yeah,
it's no big
exactly.
deal.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, I'll toss that body in the fucking fire too then.
After careful analysis, aka looting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Burgomaster looks at you as you're carrying the wrapped body. He's like, "Is that? No, I don't want to know."
Yeah,
I know
Cora looks
nothing.
like not necessarily near tears, but enough to look like a damsel in distress.
When somebody went downstairs, was it also burning down there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if once Fallon's dumped the bodies, she's gonna go and like pat Cora on the back.
Cora's just staring at the corpse of like the person she killed. Like she knows like her people deal with undead, but she's never seen it this close up hand before, and she's never done it
Fallon-
herself. So this is a definite like
Fallon's
Is
just
it-
patting her on the back, and Filbert comes over and picks up the dead body and tosses it in the fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Fallon
just
is distracting you. Yeah. Do you want to participate in the burning of the body of the of this body? The one that you killed?
yeah.
What would you like to do?
Well, this was. Do we know if these people were like these cult women? Were they like changed or impacted? Like, were they manipulated or were they just like that? We don't know, do we?
You don't
Is
know.
it-
No.
If they were
Well,
just
what I said when
manipulated,
we
you
fought
would
them the
think.
first time was,
Yeah, if they.
oh boy, we just killed a bunch of women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Cora
It-
feels a little bit bad, and especially because she doesn't know if this person was even.
Well,
So
you
this is
think
like
the
a raging
person
inferno
wouldn't
now,
have
right?
fought,
Yes.
right?
What was that,
kind of
Ramses?
today, doesn't it?
I was just saying that the way that the way that at least Ramses looks at it is she actually took steps of aggression against us. And if your leader drops almost immediately
And you
and
continue.
you're somebody who's in control of your own life, and you're like, oh, well, I was just doing this because it was the book club and it was the fun thing to do, you don't mess with the people who just kicked your
You don't fight to
boss's
the
ass.
death.
Yeah.
You don't fight to the death. You
Also, she's
find
a
your way
grown
out of
woman.
there.
She can make her own life choices, even if they're bad.
So, Jess, I
Exactly.
want to turn into a saber-tooth tiger and go into the bottom level and go check out that that book club room, if I can.
I'm pretty sure we looked at it and there was nothing there.
We did.
Yeah.
I thought
Filbert
we
and I
didn't
were
get a
both
chance
down
to
there.
search it because then we had to go upstairs.
We didn't search it, but
Everything
it
was
was-
removed.
yeah,
Right.
there was nothing there.
Oh, you guys already looked in when we came in the next time?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Filbert and I were down there, or I was down
Right.
there. I opened the door. And when the toss the bodies in, I will be as close to the fire without getting myself burned. But I will be saying a
Giving last
prayer
rites.
for them, giving last rites,
Yeah.
basically.
Cora,
Is there anything else we want in there?
is your mic working?
You
Yes.
are gonna go in. How many
Okay,
rounds
well,
are you gonna spend in there?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go in for another maybe 5 rounds as a tiger. I have 52 hit points in that form.
Roast yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go roll your 5d8.
If I lose half my tiger hit points.
So what you see in there, you see that there is a burned up copy of her book. There are a few coins, and that imp is not there right now. Those are not there right now.
And will not be there later.
Uh-huh.
No, it will
I
not
think those
be.
chairs are burnt away.
Oh, I wasn't gonna
Chairs
go
are-
in. I wasn't gonna go
burning?
into the bottom floor anymore because they said it was already empty.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was just gonna go in the rest of the house and kind of rummage around.
That would be impossible.
What area?
Guess they would have. What are these rooms here?
Toilets.
They're right at the front there.
Closets
Those
by
look
the
like
entrance.
closet.
Okay, I'll check out those two. I assume I got if I'm gonna spend 5 rounds, I got probably 5 places I can go.
Sure.
By now,
Um,
there should be a decently cooked meal in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or the
And,
decently cooked person up on the
So I'll do the 2
second floor.
closets. I'll do this room, and I won't bother going upstairs. So and then this room, and then head out through the broken wall.
The front closets have boots and cloaks. Burning though. Some of them were nice before, but
And this
now
chest,
they're
is there an actual chest there?
no. I mean,
Okay.
there is a chest there, but it doesn't have treasure in it. It has boots and
Okay.
things like that in it. The storage room in the back again is mostly household stuff. There's like a couple empty barrels for wine. There's food and things like that. The room at the top of the stairs is like it's the entry closet for the servants' entrance in the back.
Okay.
So it's also got boots and shoes, and they're all on fire. The
Yeah,
front
those-
room that Fallon was in is partially collapsed, but it does have some kind of nice pieces in it. So the tapestries and paintings and stuff like that are, of course, all burned, but you can find like a couple metal bits, spoons and things like that are a little overvalue probably for what's available in most places around here.
Alright, I'll shove it out with my paws.
And we'll say that you haul about 50 gold worth of metal things that aren't ruined in the
Okay.
fire.
Alright.
Nice.
Um,
While he's doing that, I will go over to the Burgomaster. And I'll introduce myself. And we haven't ever been properly introduced.
No,
my-
you
my
were
name-
you were that guy with the fire.
I was trying to help you save face in the weather. It was not a slight in any other way.
I don't need help saving face, he says. But you're
What?
okay. He kind of points at the house. I just see fire as your thing.
It seems to happen when evildoers are about. But what I wanted to actually chat with you about is the children of the innkeeper.
He
Who
kind
are,
of perks up a little bit. He looks at you somewhat suspiciously. Those. Yes. What about them?
I hear they are now in your care.
If you could call it that, yes.
We would like to take them back to their family
He
at the.
grabs you by the hand. He starts shaking it up and down. He puts his other hand on it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I would be so indebted.
Get rid of these little
Bro,
rats. No.
bro, this guy is so willing to let these fucking strangers take these
Yes.
children.
You
We-
I've
we're
seen you
heroes.
before. You were here a week ago. You're not strangers. I feel like we're old
Nah,
friends
Valen's
even.
with Cora.
Buddy,
She's nowhere
pal.
near this conversation.
So we will ask that we need to quickly take a trip to the east.
Move away from
And
this
we're
window.
probably a day's travel there and a day's travel back. But we will pick the kids up then, and we will take them away from your care so that you may go back to your regular life, and we will return them to their family. If that is an inconvenience and you would like, we could also take them now and we will leave them at the church.
He kind of. He says, "You should know. I think they're torturing a bird in their room. I hear a bird. I've searched for it many times. But they strangest noises.
Well, we'll make sure that that stops.
Very good. Yes, yes. You can if they would be so kind as to take them at the church, then this might be an amicable arrangement. If you can arrange it, I'm not really able to ask there, but if you could,
I am, and I will.
good. You don't know how much this is a big favor to me. I have one more favor to ask, though. Can
Very
you
well.
also take the inn?
Huh?
What?
Their parents' inn.
I don't think we can carry that.
No, you're referring to someone making an establishment in the place.
Or just taking it off my burden of responsibilities. I am far too busy these days.
If you have the
Me too,
documents
buddy.
for it, then we'll take it off your
Yeah.
hands.
Is there
Oh,
wine?
it can be arranged. He kind of like snaps his fingers, and one of the guards comes over and he says, "Run back to the house. Fetch a pen and paper."
And the one other thing that I would ask, of course, as we are doing these two favors for you, is if you happen to have some workmen that would repair it while we are away, that would be most helpful.
Yes. Sure thing.
Thank you. This has turned out to be a very good day for us both.
Cora disagrees.
You say standing in front of a burning building.
Yeah,
Hey.
camera cut to the other angle that shows the building in the background as he speaks.
That's just
his line.
Cora,
And a
just shows
smoking-
Cora sobbing with a ghost hanging over her shoulder.
And a smoking
And
saber-tooth
like a
tiger
building.
comes. Smoking
I
saber-tooth
was
tiger comes out of it with a bunch of jewelry in its mouth.
Melfilbert throws the body of a vampire into the fire. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Val's
but-
just like kind of got her
That
arm
should be
around
the best
Cora,
day
trying to
ever.
make her feel better.
And but this
And
is
technically,
just
we've done
Just
3
just
favors
top of
for
the
him.
fire.
Ramses talking to the Burgomaster. It's like just the two of us. It's a good day.
Technically, you've done 3 favors for him because you also took out one of his
We
rivals.
did kill his political rival.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna have some people help rebuild our now headquarters. So
I mean, that's cool. We got a place to fucking chill out.
right?
Did we ever have an adventure where we don't run an inn?
No. Maybe
This
We
is
didn't
I-
run it. Hey,
Blue
we didn't.
vampire inn. Not the red
In
vampire,
Shattered, we were
yeah.
in a lot.
I was
but we
about to
never
gonna
had
say
it.
we didn't run in and shattered. We
But
do.
we were in it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh
We
my
were in it
We
a
woke
lot.
up there every
morning.
day. We were practically
Yep.
all
Kind of
days.
regulars.
Oh my god, guys, we get to have another fucking Reno episode.
Reno.
Right?
Yeah. Hopefully no one gets possessed.
Yeah.
We'll see
Hey,
how
just
that
think
goes.
if
I mean, that's
if
already
we wanted
happened,
to,
so.
it's going to be the only place in town that actually has wine.
Yeah, it's gonna make money.
true.
Oh.
Wow.
Luckily, it'll all be blessed wine. Holy
Oh,
wine.
Blessed one.
Wow.
Crave
Any
Crave
vampire
cleric
that
running
drinks it
in.
is just
That's
holy
hilarious.
water. It's holy water wine.
Yep. Yeah, Ramses will be up there serving holy wine and
Yes.
wafers.
There's a tactical advantage to that
Why did
too. It's like if a
just
vampire
doing
came in
communion.
pretending to be a human, you'd find out pretty darn quick.
Just communion
Tries-
wine and
Tries to
fucking
suck
it's
someone's blood. He's
communion
like, ah!
the body of Christ.
Holy water.
Exactly, you got it. Nailed it.
That'd be so funny. Imagine. Okay. So
Yes.
what's happening on Cora's side is that she's gonna talk to the specter and
hmm
just kind of point between the two. Is like, is this you?
That body's in the fire, babe.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because Cora was gonna handle that one.
It's
That's
Oh,
not.
okay.
It's not something you can have a meaningful conversation with.
yeah.
You
yeah.
quickly. It's kind of. It understands you. It can even answer some simple questions and stuff like that. But it has no memory of who it was. And
Probably
there's
for the
no
best.
tactical advantage to it. If you asked it like, "What did you see last round?" it might be able to tell you.
Okay.
But
So Cora is going to say the rights of the fallen, like something very specific to her own culture, and tell. She kind of gets the feeling that she can tell the specter what to do. So she's going to say to bring the body in and also cut down the body of the person that is hanging in her bedroom,
Bedroom upstairs.
because that really bothers Cora.
We should
Yeah,
find out if
I
that person has a
agree.
family.
So sending the specter to do that, and
Okay.
then after it does that, she wants the specter to burn up in the fire as well.
yeah, how many hit points does the specter have?
It has 25 and has resistance to fire damage.
Oh.
And it gets your level worth of temporary hit points too.
Yeah, so 28 and a resistance to fire damage.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, it can do that. So you recover the body of the servant, and then it wanders off into the house.
Yeah,
Um,
with the corpse, but this corpse, and then I wanted to burn.
Tell it to see if it can find anything on the top floor.
Too late.
Yo,
Unless it starts chucking things out of the window, like
Yeah.
Because Cora she did want to save things for the two boys. She feels very bad that
I
we
was
killed
about
their
to
mom.
say, yo, rip to her two sons. Their mom and their sister are now fucking dead, and also their house burnt down with all their belongings inside.
Not all of them, just a lot of them. Cora did say
Just
some.
everything.
How many orphans
except
are we
for-
going to be responsible for in this game?
You should,
Okay,
you
yeah,
just
bonus bones.
leave a barrel of wine on the doorstep and take off.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, technically, we're only half responsible for them being orphans.
And we're actually we are zero responsible for the house burning down.
That's
True.
true.
That's
That was
true.
not on us.
And I
Also,
can't stop that from happening, otherwise I would.
For the cats. We saved them.
Yeah, there's not really a way to put out the fire, I don't think, so.
Yeah, can we catch at least one cat
Well,
to bring to the boys?
Yeah,
You
but if
can-
it's
yeah,
good hardwood,
there-
we could probably barbecue at the house.
As
I
you
don't
watch here, you can see that you catch glimpses of the cats every now and then around neighbors' houses or.
You guys
Things
might have
like
a
that.
fucking stray cat
Feral-
problem now, by the
Feral
way.
cat problem.
You don't have to worry about rats anymore.
Yeah. Seems like a good
The
problem to have.
Strahd rat gets got because of our feral
Oh, but
cat
what if they turn into
population.
vampire cats? That could be bad.
We just breed the cats to get rid of vermin like the rats and bats of.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about Strahd sneak up us that way.
We should bring them. Yeah, we should get as many as we can to bring to the inn as ratting.
Yeah,
mice
give the kids a cat. Each kid
from
gets
the
a cat.
mousers.
I don't think the
Also, I just want a cat.
I don't think the were ravens are gonna want cat.
No, I
Right?
said into the inn. That's our inn
Yeah.
now.
I know.
Yeah.
He said give the kids each a cat though.
Okay, so anything? What are the events of the day as you get close to as evening starts coming on?
I got
When
one
we-
more question for Ramses. Ramses, can you ask Van Richten if we need to do anything about that vampire that we slayed? Or is it dead?
I will ask the question. Van Richten, we need some vampire slaying advice.
Of course, my specialty.
So we have killed a vampire spawn, including hitting it with radiant damage. It is now being burned in a
Burned up in the
pyre
fire.
till nothing left. Again, this is a vampire spawn. If it had a coffin, the coffin is inside the building, which is soon to be burned to the ground. Is there anything else we needed to do?
Vampire spawn, you say? No, that should do it. Once you bring a vampire spawn down, it shouldn't regenerate anymore, even if it's not attacked by radiant damage. Presuming this is the garden variety that I've come across many times.
We're hoping
It's one of
it is.
Strahd's.
It is the daughter of Madame Richter.
Doctor.
Wacter,
Sorry.
not Richter.
Wacter.
No.
But as far as you know, it was created by Strahd, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the vampire can be destroyed by a stake to the heart if it's incapacitated and in its resting place.
Oh, it has to be in its resting place? Okay.
Yes,
That's
but
good
it's
to know.
it's not going to regenerate in no matter. It sounds like you've done a good job there.
Excellent.
Now here's most of what vampires spawn is similar to other vampires. They can't enter a residence without an invitation. They're harmed by running water. They take damage, in fact, if it ends its turn in running water. Stake to the heart destroys them in their resting place, and they take damage from bright sunlight, which is unfortunately rare in these lands.
Can't wait for someone to learn the daylight spell.
Daylight won't
Actually,
help.
it's not.
We're burning a
doesn't do
large
it.
building.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Daylight isn't actually sunlight.
Oh.
I looked.
Yep.
I was quite excited.
Okay. Filbert looks disappointed.
As if Filbert could cast that spell eventually.
No, but he had heard so much about that wonderful spell.
It's okay. We still have Spirit Guardians, the best fucking spell just ever.
Yeah.
Best spell of all time.
All right, so I assume we don't have any more time today to go do anything. So maybe we should go back and
Not anything
rest.
big.
Well, we will get the kids.
Yeah, we
And
get
we'll
them
bring them to
situated
the
at
church.
Bring
the
them to the church.
church.
And
We'll
teach them
probably
how to
run
be
into
servants.
Madame Wacter's sons.
We can teach them how to be servants in a bar.
They already
I
know
also
that, I
think-
think.
Do we want to tell Carl and Nikolai before they come home and witness?
Well, they are
Well,
staying at the
They're
church.
at the church, so we'll see them there.
I think anybody
But-
within 20 miles knows this house went up.
But if
They don't know it's his house.
Yeah.
no.
True.
Yes, but there is the possibility, depending upon how the boys progress at this point. I guess. I mean, they do have two paths they can take. They can choose to be, unruly children, or they can see that maybe being on our side is a better way to go. They
Well-
could help look after the inn.
I was about to say, they don't have anywhere to live anymore. We could always offer them room at the inn.
Exactly.
Give
And
them
they could work there.
employment. They could work and help repair it with whoever's doing that.
There's
You
no
get
one to stop them. They'll just
paying
gonna look
job.
at the garden for food.
Right?
Yeah, there is some herbs and things like root vegetables growing in the garden here.
Like cabbages and carrots and
My
potatoes and stuff like that.
cabbages.
My cabbages. Yeah.
We're really out here killing people's parents and then offering their children jobs.
Yeah.
Right?
And
That's what we
vegetables.
do.
It's good for the economy.
Good for the economy. It's about reducing the population but increasing the employment rate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Jobs for everyone, as soon as we kill all
Jobs
the
for everyone.
unemployed.
We kill
Jobs
the
for
unemployed.
everyone, unless you're dead.
We kill the rich and take their stuff and employ
Yes.
everyone who's left.
I'm playing the
Keep
arrows.
the
If
rich.
they're
Keep
rich,
the
we kill
rich.
them.
Yes. Don't get rich.
Don't get
Then we'll
rich.
be back.
Eat the rich.
Communism.
Eat the rich.
So, is it which order of these problems do you want to solve?
Oh,
I think we get
at
the
some
kids
point,
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
kids first.
because the boys are at the church. So we need to eventually go to the church. We should probably stay the night at the church. It's the safest place here.
yeah, I will say I do at one point want to stop by Blinskey's and see how he's doing. Because I also need to buy another stuffed wolf for the kids. So actually, on the way there, I'll meet you guys at the church. How's
Okay.
that?
You
I
can
want
actually
to
pay
go to
him if you
Blinskey's
want
this
to.
time. I keep missing it, so I want to go to Blinskey's this time. So I'll go with you.
So, Ramses and Cora and Filbert going to the Burgomasters?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll do the Burgomasters first.
Hey, nice digs. Got like a couple carrots tucked under his elbow and
Cabbage.
like a potato, probably a
Ooh.
potato plant that he's pulled
Cabbages.
up and still has a potato with some roots attached to the top part of the
Aw,
plant.
Filbert can plant a garden at the inn if you want.
At the end.
Sure.
Yeah.
Plant your first potato.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
And
good
make
to
a-
grow our own food.
Onions.
I
A
mean,
potato named after you instead of a fish.
technically, we could build a
Yeah. This
house
is a Filbert
on the
potato.
Wachter property, and we could rebuild the inn on every place we
No,
destroy.
that
We
is
should
their
just take
sons.
over.
You haven't
No,
officially
they're
been given
sons.
the Wachter place.
Also, we probably shouldn't. We should probably give it to the two boys who.
Unless I
live
marry
there.
Nikolai.
Wink,
Then you got a
wink.
totally valid claim. Yep.
And then we go.
Jesus.
Actually,
One
didn't
wink
we
Right.
turns into one blown kiss
Didn't-
turns into that.
Didn't Cora walk out of there with the deeds to the house?
I have no clue what I walked out of. I don't know. I got
check the
grabbed
list.
stuff from the house.
Yeah, it was
Um,
5 scrolls, notarized deeds for parcels of land given to the Wachter family by Count Strahd.
That does
So-
not include the house, actually.
Okay.
Whoops.
That's
Ooh, well,
funny.
Other
Might have
plots of
something else
land.
then.
I'm gonna look at other places we can yoink in the future.
Right?
Yeah, most of it's kind of like wooded areas off the beaten track. They're just kind of areas
Right,
of
for cult
wilderness that-
activity.
Yep.
Damn cultists.
We should go check those out at some point.
Yeah, except you know the thing where they say, "Don't go off the path. Don't go off the path." I feel like going. in the way-
This
on
is a
those
setup
notary-
in order to go off the path.
Yep.
All right. So, do we put our characters on this map or?
I don't think it's necessary at this
Oh,
point.
okay. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
all right.
Kieran.
We get to check out our new digs.
So this is the Baron's place.
Filbert's
Baron
probably loudly crunching a carrot that he's pulled out of the ground.
Vargas Velakovic. Um,
Cora's a bit quiet because of the thingy, and she just feels like Ramses might be angry at her.
come in.
Ramses is still giving the unsure about
Alright,
that.
this is a
He,
nice
he
place.
constantly glances at your sword now.
Yeah.
This is a nice place.
And so you enter the foyer, and there's framed portraits adorn the walls of this grand foyer, which features a wide staircase with a sculpted railing. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion, has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. Bundles of twigs are heaped against the wall. And so
What's that all about?
yes, we had a celebration here recently, where we built a giant wicker ball. You were there.
We were here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is leftover construction materials. I'm sure we'll find a good use for them. All will be well.
All will be well.
Nice.
Honey, I've brought some people. He says. He doesn't walk in beyond the entry hall though. He just calls out loudly from there. And upstairs you
Also-
hear a voice.
So,
Coming, dear.
so we're clear. Irina is not with us.
Fair, okay.
So we're clear.
Then she's
And
with
you,
us then,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, we'll bring her to Blinskey's.
I don't want her here.
okay, so you hear short footsteps frequently clop, 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 across the floor above you, and then coming down the stairs. It's like, oh, you brought guests. Oh, that's wonderful. Will you be staying for dinner? And the Burgomaster says, no, they're here for the children. Just like, oh, that's lovely. Yes, they're
They do seem
lovely
rather excited
boys.
prospect.
You will, yes. Why don't I go get them? Yes, I will go get them. And so she bustles back up the stairs.
Does she also look eager to get rid of them?
She, even before she was told what you were here for, she looked eager. She looked super smiley, happy. Yeah, like a big grin, and like everything was just delightful. And that
Wow.
didn't change when she was told you were here for the kids.
I sure hope there's not magic going on right about now.
No. Just married to the best man in the world.
Oh my gosh, you love.
You seem to be very excited to part ways with these wonderful children.
Oh, it's just that nothing really gets me down.
Oh,
We live in
man.
such a wonderful place.
You want a
I
potato?
mean, I know it's got its problems, but I mean, really, compared to the alternatives, such a lovely place.
Do you want a potato?
I would like a potato, she says, and she takes the potato from you. It's like, I will have this cooked. I will have it baked. No boiled. Yes.
Is that a Wacterhaus potato?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
And she looks at it, and she gets like the slightest crease of a frown. She's like, I don't think I've ever been given a potato before. But then the smile's back.
Filbert is a simple man.
Yeah.
That is actually quite high praise.
Oh, delightful. And so yeah, she bustles off, and she says, "Children, we have new people for you to meet. Yes, come this way." And she comes down the stairs. The kids behind her are, I don't know, they don't really know you, and
Did they not meet us when we were in
They
there
met
the
you.
first time?
they met you. They just don't really know you. Like,
No, that's
Yeah.
fair.
yeah.
I say, children, we are going to take you back to your family at the winery.
They
asked
look
us
at
to
each
escort.
other.
They've asked us to escort you.
Grandpa?
Yes. You actually have a fair bit of family there.
We haven't seen them in a long time. We didn't
Do
know
miss you.
they still cared.
They do. They
Right.
do very much so.
Yes, they missed you.
One of them like makes that sob noise, and you can tell that they're reacting emotionally to this news.
Mhm.
I'll go over and put my
Yeah.
hands on the kids.
Yeah, Cora's gonna bustle
Come,
up to them
come with us.
and treat them like her own siblings a little bit.
You want a carrot? They're comfort. They're comfort food.
Comfortable? Oh,
Comfort
Comfort
food.
food.
you want a
Comfort
carrot? They're
food.
comfortable. Like a bed of carrots, but of nails.
Tell you, every time I go camping, I always feel like I'm sleeping on a goddamn carrot.
One of
Not comfortable.
kids
Definitely not.
looks up at you with the carrot and says, "Do you have anything dead?" And the Burgomaster and his wife look at each other and says, "Well, it's time for you guys to be heading out."
Well, he kind of holds it, just dangling. He's holding it by its leaves. It's like it's
Ravens are
not
carrion
exactly alive
eaters.
anymore. Pulled it out of the ground. You want it?
They kind of look at each other and they're like, "Okay," and they kind of take turns like biting into it, and
It's crunchy
Yeah.
comfort food.
Making
time
odd
having a
they're,
faces.
vegetable.
they're fourcing a smile. It's like, it's great.
Charisma.
Christ.
Okay.
You're a very busy man, I'm sure, so we will not take more of your time.
Very good to meet you. Thank you
Don't forget
again,
the
he says,
deed.
grabbing your hand and
Don't forget the
pumping
deed.
it up and down vigorously with a handshake.
Don't forget when?
The deed for the property.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get us the deed.
Oh yes, we didn't wait. We never did end up waiting for that guard. Honey, get the no, this will do right here. And he gives you a note after like 5 seconds of writing, and it in somewhat sloppy, hastened writing. It just says, "I give you the inn."
Could you notarize this for me?
That's a
As
legal
long as it's
document.
signed.
There's a line underneath it. He says, "No, that is my signature. We're good."
Excellent.
Give you- Which are there more than one? Isn't
is
there
up
more than
with
one
this?
inn in town?
There is
Nope,
only
nope,
one.
just the one.
So the inn, and everyone knows that.
He's like taking like small steps closer to the door, and like in order to stay out of his personal space, you're having to back up towards the door.
Cora does. I don't think he's gonna back up.
I will lead the kids out.
Okay.
This is English? I mean, this is common? Silver's just looking at the thing and not taking the social.
I'll take it.
Anyone
Filbert,
who
I'll
needs
take
to
it.
know will know.
If anyone should take that at face value, it's Filbert.
Okay. He blows on it to make sure the ink is dry. And waves
I'll
it in the
take
air
it,
a little
Filbert.
bit. All right, here.
Filbert. She's gonna like punt you again. She
wants an onion?
looks. She looks at the two of them, and just to kind of briefly, do they have any items, clothing that we should take with us, or is it just what's on their backs?
I believe most of their belongings are still at the inn. We tried to clothe them with our to our standards, and
Mhm.
I think they'd be more comfortable in their own clothing, which are at the inn.
You're very generous. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm glad to feel appreciated.
And Cora just gives like a smile and ushers Filbert out.
Filbert, Filbert looks at. Oh, okay. All right.
Good
And
evening.
good evening. And away he goes. He leaves with her.
Goodbye, says the Burgomaster, waving from the door. We'll miss you, Bomb and Bay.
He's a very happy person,
Bomb
isn't
and
he?
Bay. That's not their names.
His wife kind of like nudges him a bit. Sorry, Brom and Bray.
Oh, the kids'
They
names.
don't even know their names. Well, that was easy.
Okay.
And Blinskey's. You arrive there and enter Blinskey's store once again. Oh, good. I have been waiting for you. Since you've come last time. I've been working on this very hard. I think you will be impressed. I took every detail that I could. I think I replicated it exactly. And he holds up this small stuffed saber-toothed tiger.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
it's about 8 inches long. It's got this very similar colorings to the one you have. It's got a head, a human head in its mouth, impaled on one of the spikes. You like?
the kids
Saber-tooth.
will like that.
I think I will sell lots of these.
Oh, yes, I really like that. Oh,
It's good.
hello, Piccolo. Would you like a berry? I offer the monkey
Piccolo
a berry.
grabs the berry. Yep.
It's a good berry.
Yes, I figured. Don't know where you
Better
get
than
another
that berry.
berry.
What other kind
Then,
of berry would I have?
Yep.
From the garden.
Yeah, just grab one of the garden.
He holds the saber-toothed tiger up to you, Fallon. Says, "You like?"
You have any more wolves?
Yes, always have wolves. Plenty of wolves. And he runs over to a cupboard, and like a glass cabinet. He looks inside of it.
Alan,
No, but then he bends down and opens up the cabinet beneath that, and there's like a stack of 15 more of the wolves, and he just grabs 3 or 4, puts them on the shelf.
Fallon kind of bares her teeth a little bit and goes, "I'm not a cat person."
You brought Cat here just last visit. I saw it. It was very impressive beast, I must say.
Yeah, he's quite nice actually. I like him.
Oh, a shame. I may have depicted him wrongly, but this will sell better anyway.
Oh, you mean yes, of course he would probably eat a skull. That's no question. there.
Fallon will toss it. It was 1 coin for 1 gold for the toy, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Then Fallon will just toss him a.
If Fallon, if
for
you
it.
don't want that saber tooth, I would take it.
Go ahead.
Oh boy, he takes it and he cuddles it.
Is
Shit,
for
Fallon-
service
Fallon-
kind.
Fallon will pay for that one at the same time.
Oh, this is prototype. It costs 5 gold, unfortunately.
Shabaka looks
She kinda
over.
she levels him with a look and gives him the 5 gold.
You are a
Shabaka,
best customer. You know this? It
I
is
know.
because last time you were here, you ordered. And like a shocked expression comes over his face.
I forgot
I-
the sword.
I'm sorry. I spent so much time on Tiger. I work all night. You come back first thing tomorrow morning. Your sword will be ready. I'm so sorry. So embarrassed.
That's fine. I'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. And
I mostly needed to pick up another wolf.
Wolf I have. Yes. You take Wolf for free. Here, and he gives you another one.
Sure. I'm sure we'll
How
run
many
into
more
another
kids?
child I need to give a wolf to, so
Right? Every child in Barovia will
I
have
just
a
keep
wolf.
fucking handing these wolves out to kids.
I get a wolf. You get a wolf. You get a wolf.
I mean,
And
you're really just
as you
advertising for Blinskey.
as you head out, he says, "And remember, is not you get it."
Yes.
Oh, come on, you gotta say it.
Ask
Come
around.
on.
They know.
Come on.
He's a fan.
He kind of sighs and is like his energy goes out of him a little bit. He's like, "It's no fun. It's no Blinskey."
He claps.
you perks up a bit.
Sound kind of like a lot less enthusiastic, but going along with it for Shabaka.
Oh.
Your gorilla friend is all right.
Oh, I'm not a gorilla, but I can turn into one if you like.
You gonna make a gorilla toy now?
Do you want me to pose for a gorilla toy? I'd be honored.
Maybe I do sword first.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
do that.
Next time, then.
Yeah.
Next time.
I totally expected him to go, yes, that is a great idea. And then, oh, I forgot your sword again.
The sword again.
Bro, I would fucking throttle him if he didn't give me a sword tomorrow.
I
can't just keep buying wolves.
All right, I look around the rest of the store while she's doing that. See if there's anything else cool.
The stuff you had from before. A headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut. A miniature
That's so
gallows,
horrid.
complete with a trap door and a weighted hanged man. A set of wooden nesting dolls. The smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse.
Oh, that's
These are all the worst things I've ever heard of. That's why I like the wolf doll. It's just like barely normal.
A wooden string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings. A musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses. A ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd. And the doll that looks remarkably like Irina. Did you guys take that one, or I can't remember?
I
think we
think
did. I think he gave it to us because we were like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, because we had Irina and he was like, "Oh."
Oh, that
yeah, right. Yep.
That reminds me.
Although
the guy
I
who
do think it would be really funny to buy the Strahd thingy and give it to Filbert.
the guy who
dummy
bought,
that looks like Strahd.
the guy who wanted this.
That is ironic, actually. Yes.
Guy who wanted this. I heard he had an evil arm. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know evil, but it look weird. Claw fingers,
Sounds
nasty.
like something you'd make a toy of.
Oh.
I would if I weren't so intimidated.
Yeah, he might not like that, I guess.
He's not the kind of person who takes jokes. He comes in, I try to talk business. We joked a little one time. He broke my nose.
Oh.
Okay, well that's just fucking
now,
rude.
was it with the evil arm or the regular arm?
Honestly, it happened so fast, I don't know.
Oh, I bet you it was the evil arm.
I don't know if evil's the right word. I think he's just an asshole.
Well, if you got an evil arm,
Asshole
you're going to be at
arm
least
does
partly
seem to
asshole.
fit. Anything else for Blinskey?
Nope, I just needed that wolf before we saw the kids. So, because I only had one wolf because I gave the other one to that girl.
Okay. So you guys meet
Apparently
up at
every
the
time I meet a
church.
child, I need to give them a wolf.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Tradition
assume
now.
we meet back at the church.
Yep.
Yes.
First thing I'm going to do is go up to the... Do we have a name for that tiger? The saber-tooth tiger? The one that's a real tiger.
Yes.
Saber-tooth tiger, I mean. Anyway, I want to go up to him and show him the stuffed tiger I got.
Right.
Look at this! Isn't that cool? I'll speak with... I'll cast speak with animals.
I just like growls in response. What are you gonna get?
I cast speak with animals, so I can tell him in saber-tooth.
I didn't keep his name.
Yeah, I actually, so you asked his name, and I found it, and I don't think I actually got to say it out loud.
They assumed there'd be what Van Richten called it, and then maybe it had its own name.
Yeah.
I think we should name him Fluffy.
It was Smilodon.
Smilodon.
Mhm.
I
Like
like
the
Blinskey
dinosaur?
better.
That's what a saber
It's got a
tiger
dinosaur
is.
sounding name. Yeah.
That's what a saber tiger is officially called.
Yes.
Well, it's not a
Smilodon.
dinosaur, right? That's what they're actually.
Yeah, that's what they're actually called.
Straight up, it's the
Smilodon.
Latin. Yep.
What do you
I'm just gonna call every cat a dinosaur now. Congrats myself.
do you like this? That guy Blinskey made it. I think it looks pretty cool.
That looks tasty.
Hey, no biting.
Phil was like, mine.
Little.
Or Shabaka's mine.
It's mine. I cuddle it and hold it away from him.
You like you little growl under his breath, but with your spell you can tell it's like, oh, get that thing.
Yeah, now I have to hide it.
As a
Okay.
kid, I fucking hated my aunt's dog because it wanted to fucking chew up my stuffed animals so bad. And I was so terrified of that.
Your stuffed animals obviously have feelings, and they'd be upset if they got chewed on.
I would
Right?
also be upset if they got chewed on. They're my
Yes.
stuffed animal.
Mine?
Moink.
Dogs only destroy.
Yeah.
So we got the kids back there, and
Yep.
so how did it go over there?
Well, we did not stay long. We just went for the kids. The Burgomaster was just happy that they were leaving.
Yeah, he seems like I don't know what. Different than I thought he would be.
Yes, but they do seem enamored with death.
Well, I think that's probably what they eat. They're not used to. They're maybe not quite as used to
Vegetables.
being ravens.
Fallon will go up to them and be like, "Hey, I brought you guys. Hey, I'm Fallon."
They look up at you. Did you say there was one or two of them?
What?
Of the dolls?
Two of the wolf dolls.
I haven't taken. I have 3 now, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's why I needed to stop at Blinskey's before we got here. 'Cause I needed to pick up a second doll. Yeah. Fallon was like, "Hey, I'm Fallon."
Oh, I'm Bryn and I'm Bray. Braun and Bray.
Brought you
Ron
guys.
and Bray.
Ron and Bray.
So it's not just the Burgomaster who doesn't know their names.
They don't know their names.
Yeah.
either.
Ron is a strong name.
Thank you.
I brought you guys
You would-
something, and she'll hand them the wolf dolls.
Call them bed and breakfast, B&B.
Thank you. They're scary. I like them.
They're soft.
Shabaka goes, "Look at mine."
Well, that's scary too,
Yeah.
and also kind of awesome.
What we would like is for you to stay here at the church for a couple days. We need to travel east. We will be right back, and then we will take you to your family at the Wizard of Wines. They're quite looking forward to you joining them.
Yeah, you've got cousins there. That'll be fun. I think.
Okay.
Are they how young were the kids at Wizards of Wine? 'Cause they had some young ones, right?
So they had some adult children, and they had some younger children. I don't think there was anyone quite this age.
Still fun.
Yeah.
Still fun.
Maybe. Fallon has absolutely no experience with cousins.
Anything anybody wants to do before bed?
Well,
Cora, we need
might want to
to
find those. Yep.
Nikolai
Wacter boys.
and Carl.
Yeah, Fallon will go with her
Also Ramses.
just in case they don't react well.
More to keep an eye on that sword.
You
Fair.
Also, Ramses is the one that actually knows the most about that sword, besides maybe Fallon. Fallon and Ramses know the most.
Oh, did we
Because-
notice
Yeah.
anything unusual when the specter died in the fire?
No,
Okay. It just died and then disappeared?
I mean
No, it
it's-
just went into
it's
the fire.
whatever
We
the-
never saw it.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
You don't see the Wacter boys.
That
Oh,
makes sense.
Of course.
Can Fallon will
There
fire-
are a
wait,
lot
so-
of people in this place that are kind of pressed up against the eastern window of the church, though. And looking out that window, you can see a pillar of smoke.
Can you tell
Ah.
which house it is? I'm guessing.
You can tell what area is the town it's in quite accurately. Which exact house? No, but if you were thinking, is that this house? You'd be probably like, there is a really good chance that's this house.
Okay.
I don't really want to leave them alone.
Cora's
at
going to go
night.
to them.
Yeah.
She's at least going to go back to the house. You know, return to seeing the crime. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well-
yeah, Fallon will go with you.
Can we ask the priest if he saw them leave?
Yes, they did. Yes, I did.
Which way did they go?
Great.
That way, and he points towards the main door of the church.
Okay.
Thanks.
How long ago?
I was busy with other things. Well, shortly after the fire began, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Figured.
All right.
Um,
Shall we go
Ah.
over there then?
Run!
Probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
Ramsey still sticks close because of that stupid sword.
Stupid
We
sword.
love her. Samaya, you have your own personality, and it's terrifying.
And it's terrifying. Exactly.
Basically, Ramses is there to keep an eye on the sword. Fallon is there to in case something goes down.
These are my peeps.
Okay, on your way there, everyone roll perception.
At this point, Fallon is just Cora's self-appointed bodyguard.
I'm okay with that. You can be my knight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, okay, there's a few good wins there.
Funny one.
As you step out of the church, you hear what could only be drunken young men singing.
Oh,
They
went
are-
drinking.
They are not only that, they are basically beside the church where you parked your wagon.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, they're in the wine.
My God, fucking Christ!
You go out there, they're both basically passed out, leaning against. They're not actually unconscious, but they're not standing. They're leaning against the wagon. I mean, like they're seated on the ground, leaning back against the wagon. They have stained shirts. One of the barrels is cracked and lying split open on the ground
no.
beside the
no.
wagon.
Were they drinking from the crack in the barrel?
Is the
There's a large
barrel
stain on the ground.
Is there still wine in the barrel?
The one barrel that they got into, no. It they got enough of it themselves, and
The rest
it
is
looks
just
like it
drained?
fell off the wagon
still
or
have
something
2
like
barrels,
that. But
It
it's
looks like they fell off the wagon.
No, I was just curious if we cast mend whether we could salvage any of the wine in it, or if it was all gone.
yeah, it's basically this barrel is toast.
Got it.
They barely register your approach.
Fallon is trying calming breaths.
I whisper to Ramsey, should I cast Thunderclap?
No, because it would break the other 2 bottles of or casks
Oh,
of wine.
yes.
Cora will
Cora,
go over and nudge one of them with her
yeah.
foot.
Cora approaches and kind of squats down in front of Nikolai, let's say.
Fallon will go up to Carl and kind
You
of
kinda-
lightly kick him.
Nudge him with your foot. It takes him like a couple seconds to like move his eyes to where your foot is, and then it takes like another 3 seconds or so to follow your foot up to the point where he's looking at
Her
your face.
very angry face.
Yeah, but his eyes are like drifting, like they're like rotating to the left and then snapping back at you, and then rotating off in another direction and snapping back to you. He's having a real hard time concentrating. But he says like, "Hey, just hey."
Hey, there you
Uh-huh.
are. Just kind of
Yep.
like pat.
Nikolai is like, "Oh, have a seat, have a wine."
You mean
No,
our
it's
wine?
Spain.
Oh, yeah. And he thinks
Yes.
that's real funny.
Yep. Wine. Have a drink a seat.
I didn't have a good day. This is Carl.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
looks like-
club.
Yeah. This place sucks.
Yeah,
Well,
We're
we
gonna be
don't
so
want you
hungover.
fucking
outside.
does.
Yeah.
I don't want you outside, Carl, Nikolai.
Yes, come back in the church. It's no safety out here at night.
Yeah. No safety
Which one of
anywhere.
them? Which one of them is like Nikolai's probably looks smaller, right?
Nikolai's the younger one.
Yep.
Yeah. Fallon's gonna fucking like haul him up and fucking carry
That's
him
the
into
one's
the
Cora's
church.
squatting in front of. And you're just yeet.
Yeah, so yeah, he just drapes his arms around your neck and is carried. He doesn't resist in any way. He rests his head on your shoulder and accepts the ride into the church.
She still looks really pissed off, but she's carrying him into the church anyway. But she doesn't want him to die.
Where
figured-
do you put him?
I don't fucking know, just on the ground.
He's like, as you're like 10 steps away from where you're about to put him down when you first hear the snoring.
I
First,
probably
this
put him.
feels like a hug that he's never had in his life.
Yeah, no, right? I'll probably put him down near-ish to where the kids are, just because that's the people that we're sort of feeling responsible for at the moment.
You put him on his back.
No.
I put him on his side so he doesn't choke if he throws up. Put him in the rescue position.
Right?
Cool. He yeah, he just lays there.
I take out the third wolf that I have and
Just
tuck
tuck
it
it
into
in.
his arms.
Carl needs a wolf.
It's Nikolai.
Was this Nick? Oh yeah, this is Nikolai. Yeah.
Yeah, the younger one.
I figured Carl was probably like a little bigger, and that somebody who was like Filbert's stronger than Fallon. So even though Fallon's pretty strong,
He takes the wolf and he moves it from snuggle position to using it as a pillow, and he's like,
that's a
"Thanks,
terrible
Mom.
pillow.
What did he say?
Thanks, Mom."
Thanks, Mom.
No.
I just came
Fallon,
back and
who's
let my
like
dog out.
fully 3 years older than him, like, yeah.
If someone brings Carl inside, Cora's just gonna make sure that they're doing all right. She feels a bit guilty in the whole scheme of things.
Right?
But
At the end of
she
the
doesn't-
day.
Pissed off. We don't even know at this point if they know their house burned down.
I'm
Oh,
pretty certain they do.
I think
No.
I think we do. We told them
Probably,
to
but,
stay
like,
there.
no.
There's smoke coming from. They live here. They're gonna have a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
They said they had
Whatever,
a bad
asshole.
day, so I'm assuming
And a bad
Well,
day,
they
yeah.
had a bad day before that too, didn't they?
true.
bad
Or is
They
this
one.
the
got back.
next? This is the same day, right? That we went
This
to
is the same day that they.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they'd already had a pretty rough day.
A long sequence of bad and worse days.
Well, you know
Exactly.
what? I'm pretty sure nobody's had a good day here in like 400 years. So you're not special.
You're not
Except for maybe the
special.
Burgomaster's wife.
Maybe
Well,
she's
she's
just chilling.
special.
Isn't that special?
Isn't it special?
All right. So, are we gonna do anything more with these guys, or just go on
No,
to the next
Yep.
day?
we can go to sleep.
Okay. You guys are in the church, posting a
Yep.
watch or anything?
We typically do.
So the
Yeah.
church
yeah.
has been hallowed by the return of the bones, but you can do what you
True.
want.
Yeah, because there's people who are bad who aren't gonna be
Oh,
This is
deathed
true.
by the
Who's-
Hallow. So
We should lock
Who's
the
wounded?
wine into the guys.
Cora.
oh, Fallon.
Can we put the wine into the other wagon? Van Richten's wagon?
With the,
Because his
with
has a
the
locked
tiger
door, right?
inside.
Yep.
So that
Right?
they
Yeah,
don't.
and
With
the
the
tiger
tiger
inside.
as a guard.
The tiger
Yeah.
protects it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fucking good idea.
You're
We
just
still
gonna
have
get the tiger
two
droid.
barrels, right?
How much are you missing, Fallon?
Well, we're both a long rest.
Oh yeah, we get
baby.
a long rest.
I don't know.
We
I've
may
got
as
28
as
out
well
of
use up the
46.
spell.
Um,
I can cast
Mhm.
Aura of Vitality, and we can just hang out for a
I
minute.
keep forgetting I have aid now. Damn, I gotta start casting that more. Anyway, speaking of
next
using up
Acacius, let's
spells,
go.
Well, here, so
Fallon will just cast a bunch of good berry.
I was gonna say we can. Everybody in the group can take 16 points as well.
Woo!
Thanks.
I like that. Just in case.
Yay.
Fallon's gonna cast a bunch of good berries because I have a lot of, how much was that? 16? Because I have a shitload of spell slots left. I'm gonna cast good berry and I'm just gonna walk around the church handing out berries to people who look hungry
Yeah, I'm fully at
or
health.
injured or whatever.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of people who are willing to accept a good berry.
I've got 5 spell slots left, so
Does anyone want an onion
That's
or
a
a
lot of good
potato?
berry.
yeah, I can make a lot of fucking good berries right now. Got a
Mhm.
lot left.
I
Is
have
this the
brown berry.
wrong? This is the wrong church, is it?
This
Yes.
is So although this church's layout is actually very similar to this one.
Well, I
It's
thought it was
just
way
not.
bigger.
It's just not ruined.
Whoops, I thought it was way bigger.
Me too.
Yeah, sorry. It
There
also
isn't a
doesn't
vampire
have
in the
crypt.
basement, is there?
No, there's no crypt. And
Those are
ignore the people on
No,
the map.
just
'cause
bones.
it's the old people, but the layout for
Yeah.
this church is the same as this one.
And Filbert will offer potatoes, onions, or carrots to people as well.
Okay.
They're all raw. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, carrots. People. Most of the people yum up the carrots. Potatoes, not so much. Raw potato.
Uncooked, yeah.
Yep.
I think Filbert should be handing out garlic.
We gotta
Garlic?
make some garlic. I wonder if
What's
there's
garlic?
actually any wild garlic strains even around here.
There's probably onions. There's probably in the garden.
There were
I
herbs
fucking
in the
love-
garden.
To be fair, there's onions grow basically fucking anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Most of
Everywhere on the planet has some sort of onion.
Most of my in-laws' yard was onions.
But most almost everywhere in the world has its own strand of onions from before we even started traveling around. Everywhere just has onions.
Wow.
Great.
The onions are universal.
My dog
Yeah,
is
so-
once again attacking my screen. This is hilarious. He has discovered the cursor on the screen.
So,
It's like a
so
cat.
being that this is hallowed and being that you are worried about other people, there is still a plan for a watch tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. But that way we can also make sure the kids don't leave.
Yeah. And that those idiots don't choke on their own fucking spit.
Right?
Wow.
Cool. Okay, then we will call it there, and we'll take it from tomorrow next time.
Yeah,
Heck
we're gonna have a
yeah.
fun time talking to Nikolai and Carl, and then making our way down to what's it?
Carl, you can't do
Yeah.
that.
They are
also-
gonna have. They're already in store for a pretty bad day tomorrow.
Yes,
Hey,
they
you know
are.
what? I don't know how I feel about leaving them with our inn Well,
I
we're not
don't. Yeah, I
around.
don't. I'm not big on it either.
We need
not
to find
visualized.
somebody else to fucking supervise that if we leave them there.
We need to
Yeah.
find. Can we make Blinskey their new dad?
They're fully grown adults. They do not need a new dad.
They need a positive, enforced role in their life because otherwise they're just going to be alcoholics.
Do you know Blinskey
Yeah.
well enough for that?
Hey,
Not
No,
I was
I
gonna
don't think
say.
Blinskey- I don't.
I
I
don't
don't
think he's gonna wanna
Blinskey's
do
the
that.
best choice.
That's I was like, what? We don't know any positive male role models right about now. Okay.
Yeah,
over
yeah
positive.
they are few and far between.
Oh my god. When we go, we're going back to the first town we were in, right? To
Dude,
Barovia.
Yep.
maybe one day you
I
can have a fish named after you.
I
But
want to
until
stop
then,
at the
don't be
church.
bitter.
You want to stop at the
I
church?
want to stop at the church in Barovia when we get there. I want to see Colin.
Mm.
I want to see how he's doing.
Is he the positive role model?
No, he's a child.
Maybe he can grow into one.
I just want to see what my boy's up to. How's he
Mhm.
doing?
So you didn't necessarily need to go that whole way. I think that Madame
Well-
Eva's is a few, like an
We don't
hour
Yeah,
need to
short
go to
but,
Madame
of there.
Eva's.
We
Yeah.
need to.
really.
Don't we need to rest the night though?
Yes,
Would they?
but you
let
could
us
also
rest
rest in
the-
their camp, probably.
Oh, they'd let us.
They offered last time,
Okay, I didn't
I
know
think-
if they would let us or not.
but you were. It was actually not too late in the morning when you went there, so.
Either way, we can go to
can
Madame
figure it out.
Eva's and on the way back too. So
Yeah, Madame Eva's was to get diamond, which
Another
we no
diamond,
longer
yeah.
need.
Well, we need to go past
we could have
Barovia
a
anyway,
spare.
right? Because we need to go to the gate.
So
Yeah,
the
forgot
other
about
thing
that.
is, Madame Eva. You were told Madame Eva could actually cast the spell
Oh, really?
Oh,
if
Well, I
she had a
mean,
diamond.
Ramses can cast this,
I can cast it too.
and we have a diamond.
I think I can too.
And we also have the scroll.
The
we-
one you were told she can cast is legit raised dead.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Anyone else we want raised from the dead?
Well, we
Strahd?
kind of threw people into the fire.
Yeah,
so I
not
mean,
those guys, I guess. I wonder if we'd brought back the dad, if that would have been better for those boys.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
feel
'Cause
like
he
that would
sounded
just
like
be
a piece of
trauma.
shit too.
But that's
Also,
from
she
Lady
li-
Voctor's point of view.
Well, if there's still a nice coal bed on the house and the following day, he's gonna pull up some potatoes and like put them near the house and cook them.
You've
The
got
next day.
quite a little collection of root vegetables that
Yes.
last really well. You can transport them around,
lovely.
and they don't go bad for weeks.
I'm
Nice.
pretty sure like when we first started this game, I spent like every single session talking about how I couldn't figure out why nobody had their own gardens. That we gotta fucking get that going, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks,
and
everybody.
yeah, I distributed the remainder of my good berries as well to the whoever was at the church.
Yeah, everyone is most appreciative.
We definitely had enough for like everyone there.
Yeah, because they're just gonna go bad. So
Yeah.
Alrighty. I guess
Awesome.
we will see you all next week.
Catch you next time. No big cliffhanger this week.
bet.
Just
No.
No big
just
cliffhanger. No.
sleeping
Just
in a
going to
church.
sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
could
who knows what
happen?
happens overnight?
Who knows?
Just a church. What could possibly happen?
Mhm.
Why is a church mouse? Vampiric church mouse.
Vampiric church
Oh
mouse.
my hurrah.
We're
Like
like,
we
oh
in-
look, it's a little mouse, and then Strahd's like, "What's up, bitch?" Like, ah!
Fooled you again.
He can't get in. He can't come in.
No, he can't.
And then
come in
whatever,
here.
like one of the fucking cats that we like picked up just eats him.
Yeah, because we
Well, the
invite them into
campaign's
the
done.
church.
Ah, no! Foiled by a cat.
That would be
I feel like we
pretty
should
pretty
put those
damn brilliant.
cats somewhere. Where...
Yeah, the cat's sitting outside of the door of the church. We're like, come on in, kitty, come on.
Well, no, but I feel like we should probably collect those cats at some point.
That's gonna be like a secondary mission. We're like, where'd those cats go? Oh gosh.
They'll be the secret collectible. You gotta collect all the cats and
Side
get an
mission.
achievement.
Side mission.
Cool. Thanks,
We're gonna have a
everybody.
cat cafe, but it's
Alright.
Yeah.
men.
Later,
Yeah.
everybody.
See you all later.
I need to
Oh,
go to
are we dividing up that gold?
Well, yeah. But,
Cora's
so,
given the 110.
There's
man,
5 of us.
where's Spielberg got to
right?
put that money? He's got to put it in his underwear again?
32.
32. Okay.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
You-
Why is Filbert putting
Oh,
stuff in his
32
underwear?
gold.
And wasn't there
where's
Electrum as well?
safekeeping?
Yeah, I
Thanks
haven't
for the
looked at
raid.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
someone
I'll
just
figure it
raided
out.
as we're leaving again.
That's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey.
Yes, fucking-
Something about the algorithm detects when somebody
We're
says,
about
"Well,
to
we're
leave."
signing off," and then
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're staying on for another hour.
I'm still not giving Blinskey that 100 gold, especially now that he fucking like making me wait. I'd consider giving him 50 gold, but I'm not giving him 100 gold. That's insane.
So that is 36 Electrum pieces as well. And they also have Strahd's face on them, so if you want to just like put them in weird places, you could.
Well, we know where Filbert's gonna stick it.
Mhm.
Safekeeping. Safekeeping.
Upsetting. Sorry, how much
36.
Electrum was it? 36?
36
36
Electrum.
Electrum, 32 gold.
36.
I can't remember the last time I've had coins that weren't gold.
Kind of cool, actually. I like it.
So weird. Yeah, I like it. It's like,
it has
ooh, I have
Strahd's
change.
face that we can flick and say blasphemous things.
Yeah. I just love it feels like I have change. It's very exciting.
You gotta
It's like,
go
ooh,
through
look, I
each
have
and every one of
quarters.
them and rub it and say he's here and see what happens.
No thanks.
No.
We'll save that for much later in the game.
It's
Strahd,
like,
Lenny.
listen, it's very exciting. We have a bunch of quarters now, basically.
Right? Sorry, it was 36 Electrum.
Is it quarters or are they 50-cent pieces?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know.
basically.
Okay, well, we're out. I'm actually going to play some Overwatch after this game, so if the
Ugh,
Raiders stay
I'm
in
going to
there,
bed.
Mm.
I'm
that
going
will-
to fucking pass out.
that will so just hang on a sec, Raiders. I'm just going to take a break, and then I'll be right back.
Cool, thanks everybody.
Alrighty, later everyone.
Bye.
Talk later.
You too.
But you let it anyway. 'Cause the thrill is the only thing that's left to feel before